I mean, the blatant disrespect from every single one of you, besides Kira. How did I don't get it. Do not let anyone come in here and then take over my show. Look, I'm not done yet. Okay? You all knew what was going on, okay? I was literally getting ready to have goddamn oral surgery, and then this is what you do. And you just like, what are you laughing at?
I wouldn't laugh. I just don't even. I thought it was something. You wouldn't get it. It's something funny.
Jonathan.
I have no control over him.
Do not sink to that level.
I have no control over him.
Do not sink to that level. That's why he's not here.
I'm well aware.
Now, Kira, I'm not angry at you. Okay? You have my back in all this. That's fine, okay? You let me know what was going on, that's fine. But the rest of yous! There's a reason why there's only 3-4 of us here. Right?
I wonder why there's less people here.
But they don't hold like...
There's going to be one less next time. Keep this shit. Right. Now, we're going to watch Casino.
Yes, we are.
And pay very, very close attention to some things that happen in this movie, guys. What do you do if Jerry attempts another goddamn mutiny like he did last time? And just ruined the Lost Boys for everyone!
Is food nice?
Yeah.
Thank you. Should I press play now then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, am I...
Yeah. Welcome to Weekend of Babies. They don't deserve it. They know what they do.
I want to watch me.
No, do you know what? They didn't even alert me to it either.
In fairness,
They're guilty by association.
there's a bit of a lead time on the edit. They wouldn't really...
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh.
So I know it's...
Fair point, moment.
It was the Halloween episode, guys, remember?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you're kind of like... You're upset at that part, obviously, but I thought you'd be more upset at the fact that it came out on a Tuesday.
Why did you bring that up? You need to very, very, very close attention to this. I really hope you don't end it. Just for references to why we're watching Casino, was that already made aware? I can't remember if it was now.
Not to set you over the edge, Amy, but this was one of the selections from the mystery wheel of Future Wrestling's favourite movies. And this is Jimmy Morris's pick. Perfect timing on the explosion. Just that this silhouette here, this vignette of a man blowing off, is that's Amy. That's Amy mentally realizing, oh, this is actually also Aaron's fault. He's not even in the fucking room, and this is his fault.
Do you know what? I hate to do it. Aaron literally sent me an Instagram post because I'm already in the room with Kira.
Yeah.
And I know it's Aaron. And so he let us know, but I hate it. Fucking goddamn good pick of a movie.
Well, in his own words, he said that Jimmy Morris would fancy himself as being part of the mafia. Those his words.
Has he met himself?
Has he met Jimmy Morris?
And he's creating the character, for Christ's sakes. That's his 93, 91?
95.
95? Fuck!
Oh no, and she's back in the room. She's one dick on screen and she's fine.
As much as I do love Scorsese films, the one gripe I have actually with them, sorry. The one gripe I have with them is it does kind of seem to glorify the mafia an awful lot, and that lifestyle. Goodfellas, and again, it's okay, based on a true story, like obviously of Henry's book.
Yeah.
This is also based on a true event sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I understand in that sense. Okay, this is why, but The amount of lads that I say would have been watching these back in the day just been like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Then you have, and like, it's not only Scorsese, I mean, Scarface is another one for it.
Paul Coppola, of course, yeah.
Mm.
Like, he's the Godfather series.
Did anyone watch The Irishman?
No.
3 hours long,
Mm.
right? And you feel, like,
You feel the
first
shower,
half
yeah.
of it, you do feel the 3 hours.
Mm.
And then once it's over, you're like, what the fuck? And then you realise how much time has passed. I do recommend it. And like, maybe break it up into 2 sittings, like you would a mini documentary, like a mini series, like a mini film, like it. Break it into 2.
It's funny because when I was young, when I was,
The way they used to show movies.
yeah, because
I mean, West Side Story had an intermission in it in the original theatre one.
like I actually went through a bit of a mafia buzz when I was watching the movies. So I remember watching this, Goodfellas, and the Godfather trilogy in very quick succession, long time ago. To the extent where, like, you know, with some of these like long movies, I just like there's only certain scenes I can remember, but not the full picture. You know.
Like, I haven't seen this in donkey.
Yeah. Especially because, like, I say, a lot of mafia movies sometimes have similar story beats, so you think there's a bit of crossover, you know?
So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot Michelle Pfeiffer was in this.
Yeah.
Like, she is stunning in this, but she's also in Scarface.
That's the thing, like, it's that.
I was like,
There's a lot of similar casting as well.
you know what's also another great movie, which I highly recommend, even though it has someone cancelled in it? LA Confidential. Oh, it's a fucking masterpiece of a film.
Something very interesting theory about old fucking American cars.
Yeah.
They look great, they sound great, but my god, they were literally built with toilet paper. Like, fucking hell.
They're fucking boats though as well when you actually
They
look.
seriously are. Holy fuck.
I have to admit though, I think the first time I ever saw Vanishing Point, I was like, oh, that's the type of car that I want. And then I walked fucking Smokey in the Bandit and I was like, I'm wrong, I want a Pontiac.
Fox will know this as well, but with the driver game of series, I grew up
No,
in
I
them.
really want a fucking boat.
And like this is they ape a lot of the type of movies that are very car chase movies. So your French Connections, your Bullets, your basically anything with Steve McQueen in it. Italian Job, yeah. But like, even if it's supposed to be set in contemporary, all the cars are 70s, 80s cars. You know, to get that aesthetic, you know, completely necessary. But it's just solely because the director really likes car chase movies.
I thought you were really funny with John Landis. John Landis is very much a comedy director. But one of the main things, like, he's always like, I want a dance sequence in my movie.
Yeah.
And I want a car crash in my movie. Look at the fucking Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Oh jeez, Blues Brothers has a great fucking car chase.
The Blues Brothers had at one point the biggest amount of cars in one car crash record. And Blues Brothers is fantastic. Ow, you fat penguin! Fucking great. I piss myself laughing at that every time. I love Dan Aykroyd.
Fucking great movie, Blues Brothers.
Do you know what? I thought there was something wrong with me for a really long time because I found Dan Aykroyd to be so attractive in the Blues Brothers. Like,
Just specifically in the Blues Brothers,
just
like
specifically in the Blues Brothers, right? Because this is when he was like young, thin, the suit, the glasses, and he didn't fucking open his mouth. I was like, that's the type of man that you want. And like, then when he started to sing, you're just kind of like, oh, man can actually sing. And then the second one happens, and then you're kind of like, and it's gone.
Yeah, and Mom's gone.
And my lady boner has shriveled and fallen off.
Good night. There will be no encore. I don't know what it is, but it's just I know, like, it is an accent, but like I can't. It's an accent that can be taken seriously. Like, Marty, shift the Italian gangster. Come on.
It's just Joe Pesci.
Pretty much just Joe Pesci, exactly. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That one was a Pikachu, I think.
That was the weirdest cough I've ever done in my entire life.
Because squeaked.
Why not? I've not swallowed the dog's toilet.
No, she tends to kill the speakers.
Try now.
Yeah, maybe don't do it so much then, because she probably thinks there is a squeaker there.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's obsessed.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's just try it, see if it goes. No.
Still there.
It's like you have a really weird airlock.
It is. That's what
Yeah.
I feel an airlock.
Yeah.
Did Casey?
There's a small
Lift your
turtle
hands
in
over
there.
your head.
And there's another small turtle in there, and you just met
No, I
for the first
can't. No,
time.
because I only went on Thursday,
Yeah.
and I was like doing. It hurts.
Yeah, but
Still.
even that.
It still hurts.
Did you make a little noise?
It was more of a.
How's your back?
That's great.
There's like a range of new noises from coming from Amy here since his surgery. It's great.
That's a squeak. That's just always. When did you become my laugh when I took yours?
Did you both have dental surgery? You just switched mouths? Is that what happened?
Oh, I think it's gone. No, I don't think it is. Yes, it is. It's gone. No, sorry.
Oh, Gina's here as well, by the way.
She's just checking on you because she's checking for the Winnick off.
Yeah.
Alright, you can go away now.
But no.
I just realised we didn't introduce her. She's just under the table for the entire video.
It's because even she knew not to get him
Yeah.
away.
No.
Well, I'm just saying, it's no coincidence that like Tina's now here when Casey isn't. You know, she's racist. Just to be clear.
Tina, not me. Just like to stress that part.
Oh, Tina's racist. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Well, like
No.
that's a joke. Tina.
No.
Tina, get down. Get down. Sit. Sit.
I never overestimate my country.
Right,
No.
here. You want the tissue? You weird dog? Yeah, okay, fine.
Such an unusual creature.
Yeah. She just needs something to kill. That's all.
Like everything, like meat-wise and everything's on the gluten-free menus in Tenerife for all
Yeah.
steak.
Mm.
I can't eat. I
Yeah.
can't eat steak. I'm not a fan of it. Oh, we went to one place. And they used Highland Wagyu in their steaks. So we were like sitting in there and all I could see was all these Highland cows all around the walls. I was like, we need to get out of here. No, it
This
was
is
like,
too soon. This is
no,
too
it
soon.
was sitting there and he goes, oh look, it's Eddie on the wall. And I'm like, don't look at what's coming out on the plates.
And Mr. Burr's going, I'll take that one.
That one really didn't put up much of a fight. How about that one? Still none. Actually, do you know what? I'll just take a glass of milk from that cow. To be fair as well, do you honestly think that if you ran into a gangster that was the hyper Joe Pesci, do you think you'd be that intimidated?
No.
I would go the Goodfellas route and just be like, get your fucking shoe shine box and come back when you're ready. Because, like, realistically speaking, you know for a fact he gets, like, yeah, he ended up killing me. But he gets so much shit for the rest of his
Well, the
life. and, like,
heightism he would get would
but,
drive
like,
him.
he gets so much shit off everybody being like, oh, do you remember when that little fucking woman got the best of you? Like, she got the best. She vexed you so much that you literally had to murder her. And even then, she was still calling you a little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
This is from my nanny.
This is from hers.
Yeah. Like, here's Baba. I'll show you some of her stuff later that she's done, but like, these are years old.
You wanna have a look, you? No. Okay.
Tina.
Okay, relax.
Tina, here, just get it. Okay. Here, hold on. Hello.
And she's not even a lap dog.
She's a my lap dog. I like how you're kind of flopping your paws to the music. Yeah, realising it.
She's just weirdly in tune.
We saw a baby when we were on holidays. Obviously, with the hotel we were staying in, it's a
Supposed to smell the baby.
yeah, it's a child hotel. And there was the most beautiful baby. This baby was beautiful. He would have been around maybe a couple of months old.
Thumbs up.
A few months old.
Thank you, Bubs.
And he had gorgeous curly blonde hair, beautiful big blue eyes, dimples, gorgeous little smile, proper, like, your baby is a dog.
Throw this in the oven for later on, no?
I
You done?
Sorry. Thanks, so.
We do have dessert.
Gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Beautiful looking baby, right?
Yeah.
And we were standing in the lift, and I had on my swimsuit, and I had on a pair of shorts, and that was grand. We were heading in straight into the pool. We'd already had breakfast, so we're heading in.
Here.
And baby was like just staring at me. And I was like, hello. And doing this little giggle, and my mom was like, oh, he's a beautiful baby. That's nice. Baby then went like this to me. Noah happened to be in the lift with me. Pissed himself laughing. He thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. He's like, baby, just grab your boobie. And the dad looks mortified. The mom is pissing herself laughing. I'm pissing myself laughing. And the baby is pissing himself laughing as if like, this is hilarious. And then I literally just kind of like turned to the baby and just went, kind of looked at his mom. His mom had big boobs.
Oh.
And not big as in surgical or I grew these myself. This is, no, they're full
Yeah.
to the brim. And I was like, you won't get any of that stuff from me, only from your mama. And at that point, the dad just went bright red, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is the most embarrassing ever." And the woman is like, "Ah, yeah." And she's just like, "Oh my god, he does mill into them. Like he does be milling into me tits." Like, and like, again, I'm not someone who has kids, but I understand the process of what goes on. I
Don't be eating her.
Is she eating or she? No, that is not for you. He is mine. Not
I
yours.
thought she was eating your shoe and her paw.
No,
Oh no, she's just.
And she was eating her paw. Oh, for a second I thought she was starting to chew your laces.
Yeah.
Try and
she's
get them.
never done that before. To be fair.
She does a lot of things
She
to
looks-
Amy that she doesn't
That is a
do.
good point. Yeah, she sets the precedence.
I'm special. She's sitting like.
Yeah, that's
Hello, you little
normal.
meerkat potato.
Yeah, she's a meerkat cat.
And the potato has landed.
Yeah, got
I love that. There's like her face is just slightly off shot, so it does look like you just have like a really squidgy hot water bottle beside you.
It's a squishmallow.
Squishmallow, yeah.
I think we can all appreciate this. Robert De Niro when he was younger.
Yeah.
Really, like give me some Raging Bull.
Yeah,
Oh
Jesus,
my good
crap,
God.
brilliant movie.
Sharon Stone's not Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, I was about. I wasn't.
Sorry, yeah.
We all knew what you meant.
We knew what you meant, yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Sorry, I knew she was Scarface. Sorry.
Squint intensifies.
Imagine making an entire career out of just Squint. Hi, this was Greg. Did you milk me?
So this is the continuity on Weekend at Amy's. Like last time we were doing a brood off, now we're having a squint off.
Who were you brooding with?
The Lost Boys. Brian was brooding in the corner.
No, but who was he brooding with? This it
Brooding.
had to have been Kiefer.
No, it was with
Jason Patrick?
yes.
Corey Feldman?
No, not Corey Feldman. What
Was
was
it a
it?
vampire?
Oh fuck! What the main character?
Michael.
Michael. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah,
Jason Patrick.
Jason Patrick. Yeah, sorry, I got him.
I
And,
was getting confused.
I was getting him and another guy mixed up. So yeah, he was brooding with Jason Patrick.
Do you
Yeah.
know what's actually really funny on this one here? So Jason Patrick did a movie, The Lost Boys, which is a vampire movie. His half brother, his younger half brother, also did a vampire movie called Near Dark, which had Bill Pullman in it and Lance. What's his name? Oh my god, it's got it right. I had it open.
Yeah.
He was in Aliens. He played the android in Aliens.
Oh, I know who you're
It's not
talking about.
Lance Archer. So anyway,
Yeah.
so with him doing it, and he got that script from Bill Pullman. He said it's a vampire, like Western vampire movie.
Ooh.
And he was like, what the fuck are you doing? Because the two of them had done Aliens together
Yeah.
on this one, so they were like, we went into it. And because James Cameron was kind of also passed the script on to him because his wife at the time was Catherine Bigelow, who was so he was kind of like, here, I use them in my cast, use them in this. But anyway, there's a vampire in it who is like a young boy, or like maybe between 10 to 14, I'm not sure of the actual age.
Yeah.
But he's Jason Patrick's half brother.
Oh.
So two of them have done a vampire movie the same year, which is very funny in a sense because when you look at who their dad is, in 1970s, when did The Exorcist come out?
I want to say 75.
75,
Yeah.
I'd say around there, that's just an estimated guess, it's probably wrong. But who played Dad Damien Karras?
Of course.
So they all kind of have like a little lineage in it. So that's
I love the small words. When you see stuff like that, the small word syndrome, I just find it hilarious. You know.
I blew my fucking mind when I realised that Damien Karras was fucking Jason Patrick's dad.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you know it, and you like look at the two of them, you're like, how did I not know this?
Yeah.
It's like when you look at Donald Sutherland and Kiefer Sutherland, you're just like, how can anyone be so stupid not to realize?
I can't connect Dennis Quaid and Jack Quaid in my mind.
Oh, I can. Watch Jaws 3.
No, fairness.
Like,
yeah.
Young Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack.
I think it's because I associate Jack Quaid so much with Huey from The Boys, and Dennis Quaid is someone completely different. I just can't marry the two together.
This is actually really funny as well. So if you look at Jack Quaid and you look from the eyes up, it's all Dennis. Mouth down, all Meg.
Yeah, fair point.
Like he's actually got a perfect mix of his parents. In Scream 5, spoiler alert, where he turns out to be the killer, which how the fuck did no one see that?
And he states it in the film.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty much like it is explained into it. Even Dewey kind of explains it. He goes, "It's always the boyfriend."
Yeah.
And I was like, I fucking knew it. Like,
Potatoes moving.
But
Yeah, checking my Google.
but yeah, when you look at him in that movie, all you see is young Dennis Quaid in it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
I do like him. Did you watch Gen V?
Not yet. I was got where
No, I held off watching it
till the full run was out. That's what we were looking at. Yeah. It looks good though. I'm intrigued by it. Yeah.
I did actually watch the one cameo I wanted to see, and because Aaron watched it in real time.
Yeah.
And Aaron had said to me, he goes, Amy, if there was ever a character cameo that explained you as a person, this is it. And he goes, it's as if Eric Kripke actually went into one of our group chats that we had with you and decided, I know exactly who I'm playing to when I write this. And it played out like that. And as I was watching it, I was just like, I actually didn't want to have this conversation with her. And it scared the shit out of me, but it also made me kind of go, oh my god, that is me. Like, and it's him obviously saying the lines about like someone on the show. And I was just like sitting, I just text Aaron and been like, oh my fucking god, he goes, it's you. You were that character. That's what we're talking about right now. I was like, oh, you know, I've had this conversation with somebody. But yeah. So I watched that. Huh?
What clip?
Oh, it's Soldier Boy's cameo. It's in episode 6.
I know. I saw it teased.
It's when they actually are in the woods. And he comes out, and he's not actually there. If you get me? Like he's not actually there with them in the woods. It's a figment of their imagination. Or he's a figment of the character's imagination. So it's just like, as we were watching it, I was kind of like, I'll never look at skills the same way again.
Love it. It's the rainbow, motherfucker.
Can't say that. Also, if there was a con where someone had asked me, goes based on like your most recent cameo in Gen V, what is your favorite flavor of Skittles? And he's just like, we made it so fucking long, and no one asked us those questions. But you asked questions, like I thought we were safe, I thought we were going to have a jerk-free questions. And he's just like, I don't have a favorite flavor, I grab a handful and I throw them all in my mouth. And he's like, which technically that's the way you're supposed to eat Skittles, realistically, unless you're OCD. But then he was like, but the wild berry, the purple bag, the wild berry.
Oh, wild berries.
I was just like, oh, that, yes!
He is correct. He is correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wild berries are the best Skittles flavors.
Yeah. All of them are just excellent.
Actually, I do like the pineapple ones on the sours.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
I-
The
weird-
green
I-
apple sour is nice.
Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
sour ones, but like if I just get a bowl,
It's green apple sour, isn't it?
That's not what you said. Okay.
you did say something else there, but I didn't hear it fully.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What they meant to have said there?
You said pineapple.
Does it pineapple? Okay, so green apple sour.
I was like,
yeah.
is it pineapple?
Pineapple.
Pineapple and an apple.
It's a pineapple,
Imagine
as said
a
by Skip.
pineapple and an apple like mixed together.
Yeah.
Like the size of an
Yeah.
apple in your hand, but like
Apple.
tastes like a pineapple. Like you could eat it like a
Apple
like
pen.
a pineapple.
Pineapple, apple pen.
I don't even take it as antibiotics. I didn't even take the painkillers, the really strong painkillers with me, so I shouldn't be talking. I shouldn't be talking like this.
You've had surgery.
You're just happy to be here.
Honest to God, like it was horrific though when I was like, 'cause I hadn't seen Keith since Edinburgh.
Mm.
Sorry, since
Before,
before
Edinburgh, yeah.
So like we were working on like 5 weeks of me not doing a workout because when I came home, I knew there was going to be 1 week. I knew there was going to be 2 weeks I'd missed anyway with him because
Yeah.
he was moving into a new house and obviously I had 10 rings. But then I ended up getting quite sick,
Mm.
obviously, which resulted in surgery. And because we hadn't seen each other, he was like, any news and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is what happened and this. But because I was talking, I kept forgetting I had to swallow.
Yeah.
And it was just every now and again I'd be like having to like slurp.
Sound like the fucking like vacuum from the Teletubbies.
Honest to God, but every time it would happen, he would just every time it would happen, he just kept pissing himself laughing. And it got to a point where I was like, well, at least we can't like say that I don't swallow. And then I was like, oh, it was just like, yeah, like that's the type of way me and Keith are like anyway with each other. Like we joke around everything. And but that was grand anyway. And then we chatted it. But I was like, because I was explaining to him like when I first.
Sorry. I was trying to maneuver around Foxy. I got
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi.
Well, that's that anecdote of the rail.
Yeah. Come here.
You can't say it was me because
No, that was all me.
God, there was so much ass in the air. You were hauling so much ass.
I have a lot there, man. You know, it's not easy to be me.
But yeah, so I was like filming and all that, but then I had to like explain to him like when I first like when the infection first started.
Yes.
And it was like literally, it's like I was like a full massive dog that like they constantly drooling.
Mm.
Like that's what I was like. It was like I just could not get like a swallow. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was just I don't know.
Get in your spot.
Oh, yeah.
Notice how all the guys in there are like rough looking, like always having either facial hair or just.
There is an outfit to get into a mafia. You have to have a perfect cube of hair with a widow's peak, a moustache or beard, a broken nose, furrows, a lot of furrows, and a bowling shirt, some slack pants, and boots.
You also
And
need to
shoes.
know how to make Italian sauce.
Yeah.
You need to know how to make an Italian sauce.
Robert De Niro as the most good-looking one of the movie, therefore is the biggest threat to the family. Look at those dashing good looks. We must stop him at all costs.
No.
What do you think, Ron Paul Perlman Jr.? Fuck you. Thank you.
Do you have a stroke?
Huh?
Did you just have a stroke?
Possibly.
How did you hit your head off the cushion?
I hit my toe up quite badly, actually, and this could give me quite a lot of
Oh my
discomfort.
god, all your power is in your toe. You could have broken it.
Yeah. It'll be the first time I broke on this. I gave it a full, like,
Don't finish.
No,
this.
Yeah.
no.
Don't. You literally would say I gave it a full on whack.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
actually,
no.
Yeah.
So
How,
next-
yeah.
how much do you like your couch?
Just, you know,
No,
Say
you
nothing.
can't marry
no,
it.
I can't
say
marry, no.
nothing.
Don't
you
say
you
nothing.
can. Women have married the
Not in this country.
No, in this country, no.
And not anything that's legally recognized.
Mm.
You looked into this.
No.
No.
Somebody married a tree.
Someone married a tree. The woman has now divorced the Eiffel Tower because she fell in love with a fence.
Cheating on the Eiffel Tower, like, I mean, what disrespect.
My
She's not the
favourite-
only one who's
my
married
favourite
the
one ever is the woman who married the ghost pirate and then had to get a divorce because he was cheating on her.
Oh, no.
They were having a ghost baby together.
Swashbuckling bastard. It's worst thing about it is not only is he a pirate, but he's also a ghost. Like, you have no fucking chance. You know?
Like a pirate ghost.
Like, seriously, like, you know? It's a lifestyle, you're just not going to get into the lifestyle. You know?
There you go.
Hey, Art Chuck Norris.
See, there's some things that is like on this essential. It's like card counting is not illegal. It's frowned upon.
Yes.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
It's more or less like it's amazing that this is the Vegas version of the honor system. You see someone counting cards and you tell them
Yes.
counting cards, they will reward you for ratting that person out.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
That's all well and good. However, there is nothing inherently wrong about counting cards.
Just play. It's playing the game, isn't it? Like it's
You played the system
Yeah.
within your to work within your favour.
Yeah.
That's all that it's doing. Also, I remember when I watched like the Oceans movies.
Yeah.
It kind of made me think, how did I do this? And then I realised I can barely fucking do my 7 times tables. If someone asked me to do my 9 tables, look, I had to do math homework with Noah one day.
Yeah.
And I literally had to Google how to do one of the things, like how to explain it, because it was like 7 plus whatever equals 10 plus blank.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, okay, so it's whatever 7 plus 2 is the equivalent of, or whatever, like that sort of thing. And then you have to add it with 10 to make that work. That's fine. And then all of a sudden there was no equals 10 plus, it was just like blank, and I was like, sure, are we meant to be writing in now 10 plus whatever that it was?
Yeah.
But there was no clear instructions on it. I had to text Adele and ask her what's one of the numbers of one of the moms that were in the school, just so I can ask her how she did the homework, and she was like, I don't know either. A bunch of grown-ass women and one man could not figure out how this teacher wants us to do simplistic maths homework. And then Noah asked me how to like fucking find the radius of something. I was like, what are you asking me for?
That's just very funny, actually.
Maybe it's not up.
I can't believe she's snoring through the most exciting part.
This is not the most exciting part.
No, it's
the
not.
head voice is the most exciting.
That's true. Exhausted, Rain.
That's insane. What is with you?
I don't know.
In context, I'm the one that's right. Oh, that is assume the position. Like, look at the way the hand on the hip is and
Yeah.
everything. Like, that was a gentle caress on the hip.
Yeah.
Not the hammer on the hand, obviously.
No, that's slightly less
that
gentle.
was less
Yeah.
gentle, but that was like, you can tell. Tender lover. Do we all know who he is?
Left or right?
Oldie. Don't ask a dyslexic person left or right.
Familiar, but
Yeah.
place.
Listen to the voice.
I'm trying to pick them out, but I can't.
Think animation.
Not Jim Cummings, no.
It's here.
Is that him? Ah!
That's Mr. Capelli.
That's how you cast him. Oh, his pants are down. Oh dear.
Yeah, once you start listening.
You called it. You called it. Yeah.
Once you hear the voice, you will not know it.
Yeah.
Gears are. Yeah. bypassing her, yeah.
It's fine.
Bypassing you.
It's alright.
I'm going to the real
The real head of the
real
table,
of
yeah.
the head, yeah. I'm going to the De Niro of the household.
I do love how they break down the way the workings is. Like who watches who, what they're looking out for.
Yeah.
Right. It's a big system.
It's very much it's always kind of the quirk of these type of particularly family mafia movies. They have to tell you the mechanisms of it, so that then when something kind of big goes down at the end, you as the audience are on the same level. Because as I said, like it's essentially it's not common knowledge, and nor is it meant to be. And every family is kind of as a word they operate things differently, you know.
Yeah.
So
they're intricacies.
Yeah, exactly, you know.
And they don't necessarily apply to one family.
Yeah. There's commonalities.
Yeah, the commonalities will be there, but the way they do it is probably very different.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, Don Rickles.
Don Rickles, that's his name.
That's what
Yeah.
his name. But because he died in 2017, and Toy Story 4 came out in 2019.
Oh.
So what they did was they used old recordings that they had of him
That's cool.
to include him in the movie.
I do think about like animation and the fact that like I'd use Aladdin as an example. So like Robin Williams, the fact that like they basically let him just go.
Yeah.
And from what we've been told is that there's enough to at least get another film out of it, but he put in this clause that he didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I think if I was in that kind of I'd be like, I would put the clause in that if the movie is done after I die, that the money will definitely go to my family.
Yeah.
That way, at least then they still have. I'm making a compromise.
Yeah.
It can be used, but it's for the benefit of my family after I die.
Did Robert Williams ever specify why he never wanted that stuff used?
And the same reason why an awful lot of people were striking in Hollywood very recently.
Very true.
That was
Actually,
exactly why
very
they
good
didn't want
point.
that
Yeah,
stuff used.
very good point.
Which, congratulations. Well
Yes.
done on your 118 days and actually getting a 3-year deal out of it that they will have to renew on it.
Yes.
The system works.
Absolutely. But I think that point as well. Like Robin Williams, even with every bit of his comedy, is a stream of consciousness. It's like it is literally gone. He is being wound up and let go, and it's up to basically the
He was
one
also,
and the editors to use what they want. You know.
It's also a sense here, actually, one of the main gripes that he had. One of the main gripes that he had with Disney was he had made them promise that they wouldn't use him when he was doing the genie as promotional.
Yeah.
They didn't want to have to promote the movie, and they went and gave him one up straight away.
Yeah.
And they also had so much. They had so much material for him as the genie, where they realistically they could have just used everything that they had to put into a new movie without having to meet his consent or anything for it, which is what he was dead set against. And he also had an issue against Warner Brothers when they were casting for. Sorry?
He was going for Fern Gully, wasn't he?
He was in Fern Gully.
Yeah, but like they didn't want him to do it.
No, not that. The issue he had with Warner Brothers was in order to get Jack Nicholson to agree to do Batman, they said they'd already given the part to Robin Williams.
Oh.
And then Jack Nicholson was kind of like, I won't do it then. And then they told Robin Williams, we don't need you anymore. The other person in love.
Bit shitty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Playing one off the other.
Yeah. Well, that's Hollywood for you.
It is, yeah. In fairness, that is quite commonplace. To be fair. It's a really shitty business.
He got fucking. They passed him around and they kind of like just threw his name around a lot of times just because they knew shit if Robin was in it, so they shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of where they were with him.
I think a lot of comic actors get that same treatment. Like Jim Carrey certainly got that at one point, and you can bet your ass Eddie Murphy had that phase as well.
Isn't it adorable?
Like it took Jim Carrey so long to be actually considered a serious actor.
But that was also Jim Carrey as well. Like
He was
very typecast, and he didn't do himself any favors. You know.
No, he didn't.
You know,
he
he wrote-
then
he
when
wrote
he
away.
tried-
Yeah, he did.
As a starting actor, though,
Yeah.
you don't say no to good roles.
Absolutely not.
No,
No.
you're not going to say no, but like even as well thing, like he attempted to kind of make himself different, and he did, like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
It was very different, and the number 23, which kind of gets a really bad rap.
I like it.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That
I
one,
can't
yeah.
watch that movie anymore because it fucks me up. I can't watch the Truman Show because it absolutely fucks me up.
Yeah,
I was
that one in particular just keeps getting more like.
Someone asked me
on
before,
the ball.
what movie have you ever seen that's actually genuinely like terrified you that wasn't a horror movie? And I said the Truman Show. Because every now and again, if I catch a particularly beautiful looking sunset, I'm like, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And it just fucks me up to no end. There was an episode of the. So I want to stress the fact that I am granted I'm 33 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
So please don't judge me too much when I mention this. I've been watching the Anti-Roach. And they were in
Yes.
Northern
Now I'm
Ireland,
here for this.
right? And
Here we
they
go.
were they were in
I've been
Northern
watching the
Ireland.
repair shop, though.
Repair shop. We'll get on that in 1 second.
Here we go. You got this.
We were watching the Antique Roadshow. I was watching the Antique Roadshow with the dog.
Dogs love antiques.
Right. And it was when they were in Northern Ireland. And someone had one of the original trophies
Yeah.
from it. And it was glorious because he wanted to know like kind of how much it was cost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, she goes, it's a silver plate. And he goes, silver plated, but it's a tin. It's actually just a tin trophy when you really kind of put down for it. He goes, right, that's made a value of like £1,200 on it. And I was like, bollocks that considering how old this is. This is one of the original.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking at something from like 18, like sort of thing, and it's dated and everything for it. So what happened was they ended up going to a private auction. I looked into the private auction. It sold for only 15 grand.
Yeah. That sounds about more right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, lads, you people actually have no idea with certain aspects of like, especially of that or something of that kind of caliber, especially when it's going up.
Yeah, but that's the British in a nutshell as well. It's just like, oh, is this one of your
yeah.
paddy games? Oh, very nice. £5.
Yeah.
£5, and I'll take
It's
your
like
town.
I felt like I was watching that American Pawn
And your
Shop thing.
firstborn
It's like,
child.
oh, the
Yeah,
the
and
best
firstborn
offer.
child. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, estimated if it was in good quality, it would be 800 quid. Like,
So-
I'll give you $200 for it, and you're like, that's gonna
Shall
sell
like
for
a sign of
thousands.
blood. Yes.
Your child's blood, thank you. Yeah. Rare
Did
Fenian
you
blood,
watch
if you don't mind.
Grey Norton?
Sorry.
Yeah.
They was on Grey Norton, one of the most recent episodes with Judi Dench, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Jack Whitehall. It was just after Jack Whitehall had his daughter.
Yeah.
And Jay was basically talking about like what happened to him in 2015 when he was like the marriage was falling apart. He spent a week living in his car because he was about to kill himself, and he managed to meet a fella on the bridge who like set him up and just got him there, and he was in the audience. The fella who basically saved Jay's life was in the audience.
Wow.
And it's just one of those where it's like that is it's such a fucking story to hear.
Yeah.
But what made it even better was Arnold Schwarzenegger being able to break the tension, just being like, I have an alarm clock that I love you to fix a new show. It was given to me when I first came to America, and it. Honest to God, when I was listening to Arnold Schwarzenegger talk, like when he's literally just talking, he's not promoting a movie, he's just talking about his ideas and what he, like, okay, granted the man cheated on his wife, but when he talks about certain things, you're just kind of like, you are a very well educated man who actually has an awful lot of intelligent things that need to be said.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that just kind of laugh him off is just like, oh, the Terminator.
Yeah.
And fucking even Jack Whitehall did it. Judi Dench did a perfect rendition of a Shakespearean sonnet. You could hear a fucking pin drop in the audience. And then Jack Whitehall was like they were literally stunned into it. And Jack Whitehall, being the comedian that he is, he just kind of goes to Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay, now you do, I'll be back. And it's just
that's also the point.
It's just perfection, like.
When you were talking about the Antiques Roadshow thing, this is absolutely not on the same level as a GA trophy from the 1890s. But few weeks ago I met up. We had like a family dinner for my birthday, and thanks, everyone.
I went out to your birthday, which is sorry, haven't I?
You were there. You did your own thing. That's fine. But
I was there for a celebration.
you were there for a dinner, yeah. But I
And a tour.
and a tour. Yeah, that's true. No, sorry, I meant like you do your own thing. Yeah, we did it. I know.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you did your own thing,
it wasn't meant to be one of your birthday celebrations, but I just went, I'm not going to see you, so fuck it.
Exactly,
Happy birthday. Give me the check.
Check, please. But
No.
but the week beforehand, we had met my family, and my godson was there, and he's in his Pokemon card phase. I think we might have had this conversation, but for the cameras as well. But like since that, like we got like a pack of like stuff in Comic Con Scotland, and he starts buzzing because he finds like a Caterpie card. I was like, why are you buzzing over this? But it was an actual original Caterpie card, and he was like, and he showed me the fucking thing. He was like, yeah, this actually worth like for $38. Like, what? Cash in. But like, he's a sentimental sort because like since we've like met, he's like given us like cards to keep us good luck charms.
Yeah.
So this is Kira's, and he's given us these two as well as keepsakes.
Noah gave me cider.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just seen the photo.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Noah gave me a gold cider card that he had because of my tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm not really into Pokemon anymore, but you are. But it's now that you're getting into it, you can have my ciders.
Well, here's the thing, you see, because
I was like, bitch,
Dude.
what are you talking about? I'm only getting into it. I was like, this was my thing before it was your thing, you little fucker.
But also what.
I was there when that was an original thing, you fuck.
But that's the thing, you see, because now these brought this to my attention that the Gen 1ers or originals, he has a term for it, I can't remember what it was. But basically, the first actual generation of Pokemon cards are actually the rarest.
Yeah, it's fine.
Outright, even the Gold Foil ones, the Dynamax ones, they don't come close. I have a bag of them in the bedroom.
So was this what Kira was singing to me for when she sent me that message on the phone? We're in the money. We're in the money.
Not me. I'm gonna give them to Zach. I'm gonna give them as part of his Christmas.
That's really, really sweet, you know.
Yeah.
But it's money.
So I have money. I work in the public sector.
No, hold on. I get that, but if I were you, I would genuinely maybe just go online and just get a value for some of them.
Perhaps.
And maybe
hold one or two.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. I'm giving the whole.
No. You're still I'm talking about you're still giving him the cards.
Yeah.
But get a fucking value on them.
For the curiosity side.
So you can tell them,
Buddy and Jennifer.
do not fucking get rid of these cards.
Yeah.
Because this is how much they're worth now. And then if you still have them in a couple of years' time.
Oh god, yeah, they're already
that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
get a fucking value on them and let them know how much they cost, like how much they would be worth. Like, don't fall in like this bullshit thing. At least with guys and their Pokemon cards, this actually panned out for them. Us girls and our Beanie Babies, we were left in debt.
Thank you. I can get that mini.
I have a bunch of fucking like energy cards, and trainer cards, but not many real originals.
I know I had a couple that were definitely thrown out. They were lost. I did have a good bunch of them, but there's a couple that survived, and you'll get them anyway. Yeah. Her social battery is drained. She will recharge in a bit. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! If you thought the snoring was bad now.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't been able to get the heat into me since we got back from Edinburgh.
I think it knocked off there. I'll switch it on.
Like since even like at home, since we've gotten back from Edinburgh, I have to have a blanket around me constantly. We're like, how'd you get on?
First.
Yes.
See, eat it.
Oh, you can smell it now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
my nose is not stuffed up enough for this.
My nose isn't stuffed at all for that. Oh, did we upset you by telling you how much you stink?
I think she might have smelled herself, to be honest.
Oh my god, she looks
Look at this sorry face.
Oh my god, are you alright? Did you shit yourself?
I think she upset herself with that.
Oh, I
part.
didn't mean to upset you.
Oh.
Oh, can you not? You can't sleep in your own little zone because it smells bad, don't you? Are you just snoring again?
No, that's her happy noises. They're her equivalent of purring.
Yeah,
But
the groans.
so
Yeah.
Was James Wood ever young? Like, is he has the Greg the Hammer Valentine
Yeah.
condition where he just was always
He's
old.
always perpetually
He
a
was
40-year-old
always
man.
old.
Yeah.
I was only watching LSW before it came out.
Yeah.
It was the Golden August for 2001, 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
And it was actually one of the quotes of the year was, "How is he so young?" From OOC, talking about Greg the Hammer.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, Videodrome was in like the 80s, like early 80s, and he still looks the same age. Like, The Simpsons did him a fucking service when they grew him younger than he actually is.
Yeah. Aren't they just?
Also, I love that with Robert De Niro character, the watch is coordinated to his outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah.
I'm actually studying for a role where I play a shopkeeper. Yeah, well,
I was just practicing a little bit, you know. That's all.
I'll be playing a part in the movie about a man who gets sent to space and has to fight an alien life form. That sounds like a really good movie. Yeah, movie.
Yeah, movie. Yeah.
Also, as well, it's watching. Watching
Fucking hell.
movies like this, you're also in the indications like you do not ever want to marry into the mob.
No. It's just a fucking. It's
Like I
it's a
don't like I
pit.
have. It's not even that. I run my mouth far too much. For any event. Like I can keep a secret. That's no harm there.
Yeah.
Like if I was married to someone in the mob, yeah, chances are you could probably kill someone in my front room. I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I would give so much lip back that even I would run out of excuses as to why I'm so bruised. Like I'd be like, how many times have I fallen down the stairs this week? Like
3 times this week, Amy. Holy shit.
3 times in the space of like 2 hours. Like that's how much I would not be able to like resist giving them shit.
Yeah.
Like making them look like an arsehole in front of all the rest of the lads.
Yeah.
Only to be like, just for him to be like, really?
Yeah. So I love that. The hypothetical now is just of an Amy type person, but very Italian, very sassy. Just like, well, she just those stairs, man. They're just. It's the 5th time today.
You know,
like.
the funniest thing about it is though, it's like it would be one of those type of like mentalities where it's like the other wise guys would probably like, maybe we should ask her first. Like, she's got to give us all a lot of stick for this.
Yeah.
And we can't hit her. Like, you can hit her, but we can't because then you hit us. Like, it's like, sort of thing. It's like, can we just ask her if it's a good idea or if she's going to fucking make a holy
is
show
it an easier pathway if you just ask her?
Is she going to make a holy show of us at the next meeting and when it all goes to shit? Like... That's where we'd be at. I'd be the granny in the Goodfellas advert pizza adverts. Like that's where we're at. Like
it's not even that. It's the fact that it's like, okay, so this operation's gonna make sense, but fucking hell, we're going to get off this.
Everything works. Okay, it's like everything is gonna go absolutely swimmingly. There's no way that this idea could possibly go wrong. It is absolutely foolproof.
Yeah.
There is nothing that's going to go wrong. Absolutely nothing. And then just me going, that's where you would carry on. Okay.
I wouldn't have gone for Pontiac, lads.
And then all of a sudden, that foolproof plan where absolutely nothing was ever going to go wrong has now been changed 87 times.
Yeah.
Only to be like, what was wrong with the cars? Nothing. I just don't like the colour of the cars. Beat your woman. Like that's where we would be at. They were like, throw her down the fucking stairs, break her jaw.
It's not that. It's just like anything wrong with me? No. Go on, say it. No, it's fine. So, go on, say it. You never do a heist in a sky blue car. For fuck's sake, Amy, it doesn't matter, alright? You're not getting anywhere with those real rims. Amy, shut the fuck up, okay? I'm just saying those clutches on the Pontiacs are going. Amy! For the love of God!
Do you really think you'll fit a body into the trunk of that car? Okay.
I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying the vermicelli's across the road there. They have a nice Pontiac. Maybe use that, you know.
We
just,
cannot fit a body into the Pontiac in
the vermicelli's puds. They did it last week. I saw them.
It's like, plus, I mean, if you prop it up on the front seat and you can use the carpool lane, I mean, like, you know what? No, it's your thing.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
No, it's your plan. Like,
I'm just suggesting things. That's all. Don't mind me. I'm just in the corner here. Yeah.
Look, I'm just making it's a friendly suggestion. You don't have to take it on board. You don't have to do anything with it. I'm just like, in my opinion, would be that I don't think it would work out. And then as soon as they go off on the plan, the phone will get whipped out. I'm in with the other mob wives.
Yeah.
Group chat and like, like that's all it would be.
Yeah.
Like, I planted the seed of doubt. Lol. Who's got the drugs at their house?
Plan to see the doubt. One of them is gonna get down. Go down. Who's gonna bottle it? I think it's gonna be Ricky.
Who doesn't want a divorce but wants like 6 months freedom? Because you know for a fact someone will be like, yeah, I could probably do it. The kids are driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's school week. It's school year. Yeah. You know.
And it's like I have the kids in a routine, and he fucks it up every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for the school year, 9 months sentence. That's grand. Yeah, we'll go in.
Just not like it's
just
again.
Pop the drugs just in the front seat of the car underneath the passenger side, and I'll do the tip off.
I'm just even like just when we're talking about like scolding the mafia for their deeds. Just introduce an Irish mafia into the equation. Whenever there's a botch job, it's like, well, now. Do you think that was going to do the head voice? Was that? Do you think that was going? What made you think the head voice is going to work now?
Curiosity.
Just
out of curiosity, what exactly did you think was going to happen?
Do you feel like a bit bad now?
What was going to happen, alright? And did you ever actually think of the possibility it was going to go wrong?
So you did this now.
What was your plan?
So you kicked the shit out of him in the parking lot. Is that right? Yeah. Do you not think of any? You know, all the
witnesses.
The fucking witnesses. The fucking witnesses.
There's a
Sarah.
fucking camera directly pointed at there because they had so many bloody break-ins. Did you not think it's right? My God, if you can't do anything right. Do you know, I'm not even mad at you.
Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Give me the gun, I'll do it myself.
I'm not even mad at you over this. This is just a
disappointed.
disappointment. I'm just disappointed in the whole goddamn situation. Give me the gun.
I'll do it myself.
I can see the fingerprints on it. You didn't even wipe the fucking gun down correctly.
Give me the
Look
gun.
at the fingerprint on that. It's not even smudged.
Look, give me the gun now. Myself and Mary from down the road will do it ourselves and we'll fucking show you how it's done, right?
And in 5 minutes it's done.
Hold on. Did you put the garlic in You didn't even put the garlic in the tomato. Get out of my kitchen right now.
They didn't cook the garlic
Jesus, you
properly.
left the immersion on. Fuck.
You put the garlic in the immersion and you left the heating on in the pot. You know what? You're fucking useless. Get out. Get out of the house.
It's just one of those things. It's like, well, look. They all have a meat in their house, all right. They said they cleaned up everything. Everything is grand. It's going to be fine. Don't worry, Mary. Don't worry your mind about it. Walk in. The house is boiling hot. The bastards. I'm calling him. I'm calling.
I'm made now. I'm made. That means. Do you know what that means?
I'm calling my informant in the police station, and I'm telling them exactly where they're going to fucking learn not to leave the heating on in my house when they leave.
Hello, Mrs. Heffernan. Hello. How's it going? How's himself? It's lovely. Come here. I have him. Yeah, he's in the house here. Yeah. It's fucking button. Yeah, it's him. All right. Yeah.
Not
Come
only
here.
that, he left on the bath set as well.
Yeah, he's boiled through the whole tank. That's yeah. I know he's a fucking Egypt.
Oh,
and you know
I
what?
fry an egg on it. I can fry an egg on it.
What was that, Mr. Hanlon? No basil at all. I know he's a fucking Egypt, isn't he? Huh? Anyway,
So I tell you what, they're just currently on their way across the border.
I believe they're going to a place called Argentina.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't
Actually,
believe
you
I
know
made
what?
that joke last week.
It's even better about the whole thing. Yeah, it's a false trunk. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
There's a false door in the trunk. You think that's a spare? That's not a spare tire. Let me tell you that. And the tire iron. Yeah, I left just a little tiny drop of blood just in case they pissed me off. There you go.
Do you remember the Monty Python sketch where they switch to Hell's Angels with old ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all of them. All I'm
I'm
picturing.
thinking of now,
It's a
yeah.
mafia of Irish mammies. It's just like, and then they're all, and of course, like after a while, it's all going well, everything's organised, and then they start bickering. Then they're just like, no, I'm doing it. No, I'm doing it. Just stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
Put
Put
your purse away. I fucking told you it's my turn to pay.
Put your crowbar away. I'm next to kill him.
What do you think you're doing with that little needle?
Take it out of his eye and put that back in this socket.
I don't know why we're talking like this now. But
Do you know what?
it's a lot of fun.
You know, it's because you're wearing the
He eased into that character.
That's
very
it,
quickly.
exactly. It's like,
The
"Jeez,
costume.
It's awfully cold in here. Is it? Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
She's-
that's shamble.
No. You see, that's fine the way it is. If you did it over your head, that's more normal. That's Jesus Christ and fucking hairs, right? For fuck's sake, you fucking killed my husband again.
I don't want them home.
You fucking stop bringing him back. For fuck's sake.
I'm just in, like just going into the reports. Judge, come on now. I have to pick the kids up. Can we hurry this along? All right. So 5 years, 7 months.
No, it's 5 years, 7 months. No. 7 years and 5 months. For your sake, yeah.
All right. So 7 years, five suspended, 4 suspended, 3 no just 7 years in prison. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'll visit you every week. Every week. Will I bring the kids? Oh, can't leave. All right.
I know, I can't leave them on now. It's just-
All right. Well, tell you what. Then I'll see you in 7 years. Then, all right. Yeah. No. The locks won't be changed.
I said, we had a guy working in the lab for a couple of months, and he was in the bonds before he came to us. And he was telling me the story that he was getting trained in.
Sorry, just very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Have we confirmed the monster thief?
No.
We technically have.
Well,
We technically have,
without a confrontation.
yes,
A
because
process of elimination.
in process of elimination, exactly, because that kind of
So it
monster
was him.
it is him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the kind of monster stayed in its place for the entire week, not moved by member staff, not moved by any other couriers that came in, and every courier that we do have on a regular beat, bar him, has been in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we knew it was him.
Me, that was him. So
Fine.
yeah. So anyway, I had this fella.
From the bonds.
He was in the bonds before he came to us, and he was telling me the story that when he was getting trained in to use the centrifuges, and they have these big, like it's hospital, so it's a big industrial centrifuge they have. And there's one person who kind of took responsibility of training him, and then there was this other woman. They're both kind of the same age, it's like kind of middle-aged women, and like one of them was kind of like not taking the hint of like, oh, I'm training him, you do your own work. So she kept trying to help as well with like lifting things up and putting canisters in and putting tubes in and all this sort of stuff. And you hear as well like, I know, I can do it, I can do it. And apparently these two are always at their fucking, at their each other's necks, you know. But of course they're both permanent member of staff. They ain't getting fucking rid of them, you know. So the trainer eventually lost the head and just like, you know, proper like. The proper middle-aged woman temper. It's just, oh, leave it, Helma, and just right now. This is how you do it, and boom. But it was as because when he was acting it out, it's the, it's the little wave. It's like, stop it.
Leave it.
I did that to someone we were on holiday.
It explains this so much.
Right? When we were in Tenerife.
that dental surgeons age you 20 years.
Do you know what made it even worse? All of us are in our 30s.
Yeah.
And the one I did it to, and it literally was, she got to the holiday on, like, let's say the Wednesday, and they were leaving the same day as us. This is we affectionately call them the Brits.
Yeah.
The Brit. And we were paying a bill, and it was only like, let's say, 20 quid. Like, that's all it was. And Emma went to grab the bill, and I just went, would you leave this? And I took it, and I gave my card, and she was just like,
Love it.
and that was the end of it, and that was fine, and we'd kind of gone on the rest of our day. And then the next day on it, I had gone to grab the bill again because it was on. It's just
There's the Irishman there now.
kind of in me to grab the bill sort of thing. Because I'm so used to dealing with me mum to get me. I went to take the bill and then she just went, leave it. And I was like,
There's like a hierarchy of.
yeah, and it got to a point where it was like it kind of became a little bit of a joke though. Then
Yeah.
the rest of Hollywood we then playfully slap each other on that. But the first 2 slaps were proper on wax. Like
Yeah.
it was very funny. Like 12-year-old son was on the holiday with us for once, and he shot himself as if I was going to smack him if he got out of line. Because he kept saying that, like, in certain times, like, I don't like that food, I don't like foreign food. It's like, we're eating fucking chicken fingers, mate. Like, it's not foreign food. And I remember he said it, I don't like foreign food. And I looked and I went, it's chicken and chips. That's not foreign food. And I think he must have had a flashback of me slapping his man's hand. Because he nailed into it then after that.
Yeah.
And Emma was like, you never fucking eat shit. Like you never eat. It's the caress.
Yeah.
He's like,
So good.
The death of Mrs. O'Hanlon. Sorry, I can't hear you over my white collar.
the best thing about that is like legit you can tell he did not know.
No.
It's the pause. It's like, what?
Everyone doing the little scoot, 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 scoot. We're all connected by wires. We can't. We all have to scoot in unison.
There was a 3-part documentary that was on National Geographic, and it was JFK, the day the world stood still, sort of thing, like 3 days.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously, it's each episode is day 1, or the 25th, no, the 22nd, the 23rd, and whatever it was.
Yeah.
Obviously, culminates in the funeral, and it's fucking brilliant. It was one of those proper, like, really good documentaries.
Yeah.
And it goes through fucking everything on it, like, so from the day in Dallas,
Yeah.
to the actors, to the funeral, obviously, and it's interviews with people who were actually there. So like some of the Secret Service lads that were there, some of the police officers that would have been there. And the original bodyguard for the Kennedys. And it was like, because he actually served as Jackie and the kids' bodyguard right up until the end of '64.
Yeah.
And like, one of the questions, like, obviously he was like saying, would you, like, if you could do anything differently, like,
What would it be?
What
Yeah.
would it be? And he goes, I would have, if I could have given my life, if I could swap positions, I think I would have done it.
Of course, yeah.
Heartbeat sort of thing. But there was one chap who was there the day. It was his first day on the job in the Secret Service. It was his first day.
Yeah.
His first day on the job to protect the president, and the president was shot and the president was assassinated. He lasted 6 months.
Yeah.
He left the Secret Service.
You can understand that though.
And he
Like,
actually,
just,
because like, he goes, I can talk about it now,
yeah.
and it's fine. But if anyone asks, I never mention that I was ever a part of the Secret Service. Like, he still served. Like, he still did 6 months. Like,
Yeah.
he still technically.
But
say
you're treading water
but
though,
he was
even during that.
literally, he
Yeah.
was like, I never want people to know I was part of that, because
Yeah.
he felt like such a failure. It was like, oh my god. But it's also a question of like, when, because it was like doing like the stuff when they were talking about like with Jackie and stuff like that, and when they were on Air Force One and they were swearing in Johnson,
Lyndon Johnson, yeah.
and they were swearing him in, and they were like, you can actually see clips of them trying to like tell him to change your clothes and like we'll get you a new outfit, and she was like, no, I want them to see his blood. I want them to know what they did. Jesus. She can't, like, even like in the day of the how she carried it.
Weaponizing
like,
the trauma a little bit. Like,
it's not
yeah.
even that.
No,
She
it's not what
carried
you sorry.
herself with so much fucking grace,
Yeah.
dignity. She was like, Jesus, Jackie was.
Yeah.
She was a fucking weapon.
Mm.
Just in general as a woman, like that is so full force. But I never really looked an awful lot into like photos of
Yeah.
like the funeral and stuff like that, because it was always kind of something that was in passing. And it had the, instead of it being the photo, but it was actually the clip of John,
Yeah.
John Jr. of him when he like literally he has his back to everyone and stuff, and then all of a sudden he just as you're watching the clip as opposed to the photo, he turns around and he starts to sleep
Yeah.
the casket as they're bringing it in. I burst into tears.
Mm.
Like I lost it completely, and my mum was doing the ironing standing behind me, and she was just like, damn it. She's like, she goes, I've seen this so many times.
Yeah.
And she goes, I know this and I've seen that photo. And she goes, but there's something about actually seeing it happen as you're watching it on camera as opposed to just looking at a photograph of a little boy saluting his dad.
Yeah.
But it's just, you're just like,
But
it's his birthday.
Yeah.
His birthday was the day of the funeral. And you're just like, oh, it's not really something that you want. It's like, could you not like maybe put it a day after or something?
Yeah.
But then again, like obviously no, they're not going.
You kind of it's with the government, the political side as well. Like
Yeah,
it's just like
it's
you
just
need
like,
to get the presidential stuff sorted and not have the country
But there was
fall on
like
the rocks.
one,
Like, you
one
know?
of the bodyguards was talking to them who they were like trying to like talk to like the kids. Like Caroline was okay, and it was like, but then we have like a 3-year-old, like a soon to be 3-year-old child, and so that we didn't know how to tread it. And I remember it was like one of the Secret Service lads was like talking to him about it and was like, so do you know what's going on? And apparently they were like, and John Jr. just looked us all dead in the eyes and goes, I know my daddy's dead. Imagine a 3-year-old just turning around to me saying, I know my daddy's dead.
Yeah.
And then just going back to fucking playing on the floor of the White House Oval Office.
Like it very quietly,
Like, just-
internally
Just
processing it.
into
Like,
himself, just like, my daddy's dead. And then just going back to playing some full cards on the floor.
fuck him.
Like,
Fucking hell.
and you listen to it from lads who were there, so you
Yeah.
know, and sort of thing, and you're just like, and that's like, isn't it 2 American president assassinations?
Yep.
Like 2 successful.
Yeah,
like,
3 attempted.
Yeah, 3
Or 4
attempted.
attempted?
We couldn't think of the 4th one. The
I think
other
it was around what? It was around Lincoln's time, just can't remember the 4th one.
right. So,
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
Cute.
Yeah, because he still did the speech while the bullet was in him.
That's right, yeah.
Roosevelt.
So it's Roosevelt and
So
Reagan
4
had attempted assassinations.
Yeah, so four assassination attempts, 2 successful.
I remember it's an even. I think it's an even split, isn't it? 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans. Because Lincoln was a Republican.
Was a Republican. Kennedy was a Democrat.
Yeah, Reagan was
Reagan was
Republican.
Republican.
Roosevelt was a Democrat. I thought he was a Democrat. In fairness, I could have that wrong. To be fair, because that the actual the political spectrum
Well,
has
to be
switched a
fair,
little bit.
actually, when Lincoln was Republican, technically you count that as Democrat now because not he did free the slaves.
Well, that too, and it's just like it was actually like those are the parties of their intended purpose, where like the Republicans were about decentralized power and the Democrats were about centralized power. And that was pretty
Teddy
much it.
Roosevelt was Republican.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was a Republican Party.
Lincoln was a national unionist, which eventually becomes Republicans.
Yeah.
So it was 3 Republicans and 1 Democrat.
So, list of United States presidents' assassination attempts and plots. So, Andrew Jackson was the first president to experience an assassination attempt.
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson.
That's
was
what I was
the
thinking of.
first,
Yeah.
4 sitting presidents have been killed.
4.
Lincoln by John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
James A. Arthur by Chester J. Booth.
Oh, James Arthur. Yeah.
William McKinley, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy. And then 2 presidents have been injured in attacks. So it was Teddy Roosevelt and Ronald Reagan.
Okay, so it's actually been 6 months ago. Wow.
The annoying thing about it is that you never really kind of get the full story on the fucking the Kennedy one.
Yeah.
Because Jack Reagan kind of ruined it for everybody. They didn't even get a fucking trial out of it.
No.
Not close range, but 32 caliber. Was concealed under the handkerchief. Excuse me. First bullet ricocheted off Edith Button, or an award medal that was on his jacket, and then lodged in his sleeve, and the second one shot pierced his stomach. He initially appeared to be recovering, although he had then started to rapidly decline due to gangrene settlement and bearing in mind that was in like the 1800s.
You're talking about 1890s. It's all civil.
And that, like his one was 1901.
Yeah. Like this will be
also
just post Civil War, wouldn't it? 1870s, 1880s.
And he was actually executed in the electric chair.
Which was the style at the time.
I actually had a look at those ones on how that came to be the electric chair.
Yeah.
There was one in France, so how France how France actually ended up taking in the guillotine
Yeah.
as opposed to what. Do you know what France used as a form of execution before the guillotine?
Oh, I remember reading about this years ago, and I can't remember what it was now.
Nope.
It was
It was a wheel.
yes, it was the rack, wasn't it? Something along the. It was the same.
No.
The rack, no.
Sort of. It was a wheel, right? So you have a circular wheel
Hmm.
which had rows of spikes all on it.
Yeah.
And what would happen was they would break your arms and your legs,
Hmm.
contort them so they fit around the wheel,
Yeah.
and they
When
to basically die.
that's
they
why.
left you in public so people could shame you,
Yeah.
and then eventually you would just die.
Die. Yeah. Remember when we were playing that game, Possession to Calvary, and that poor fucker was tied to the wheel in the same fashion
Yeah.
because it was taken from one of the paintings that was portraying that. Yeah. The poor because like the puzzle in that game in particular is that you have to fix the cart where it's very clearly the Virgin Mary going to Nazareth, and you have to fix her cart, and you just fix it with him.
It's literally like it was literally like the doctor.
Yeah.
It was a doctor in France who said this is so fucking inhumane.
Yeah, it is.
You need to, like, I no issue against execution, but you need to do something humanely. And then when the guillotine was brought in, people were pissed.
Yeah.
The public were pissed over it because they were like.
But I liked the pain.
Yeah, it's like what we wanted. They wanted to see a spectacle. That was that was their source of entertainment. Like,
yeah, it's so
they
bizarre.
didn't
It's
have
macabre
streams,
thing of it now.
Well, so all of a sudden they were pissed about it, and then all of a sudden people in the front row used to kind of say the head blinked, the eyes blinked, and then it made it more interesting. It's like, oh, they are suffering because their heads are still
Yeah.
sort of thing. So like that's where that bullshit came from. And the last known execution of the guillotine, I believe the first Star Wars movie came out.
Yes, the
It was in the
1970s. Yeah.
That was when the last one happened. It was a Romanian chap.
We had this conversation in
We had it on a tour bus.
in the Green. When we were watching the Green Mile.
Yes, that's
we
what it
we
was,
were
yeah.
looking at the last few executions, and like it's only because like we culturally had grown out into stuff like that, but it had never legally been removed yet until like the 1990s or 2000s.
Yeah.
Like slavery was still legal in 2005 in
It's
the
just,
UK.
Yeah, it's just one of those things like it's not something that's practiced. Like we really need to update our legislations here.
Yeah, but it's the same way. Like if you
we're
get
very lazy if we don't use it.
that's the thing. It has to be in
It is
use.
like a funny
Yeah.
thing though as well when you think of it. It's like, oh, we actually like literally could have been hanging people well into the 2000s in Ireland just purely because it was technically.
In the same way that like if you get the freedom of any city in the UK, you can still legally herd sheep down the main street. That is a thing you can do, and you can provision yourself to do it if you want to.
What was it? Did we Google it once before? Like ridiculous crimes.
Yes.
Yeah, did we?
Yeah.
And, like, remember there was one where you can't have a certain fish with it on the street.
Yeah, there's a queue.
We did it when we were in Edinburgh. We started googling it in Edinburgh when I was reading about it. It's like, oh, you can't walk a donkey down the street past midnight in Edinburgh still.
There's a lot of ones that relate strictly to the Queen. Or rather the royal, the regent at the time, the king or queen. The swan's been the big one, but even stuff like that, you can't have this certain fish in front of the queen because it's an affront to the family and bollocks like this, Like they're all obscure laws that are still medieval in nature, and they've never been written out because everything to do with the regency is sacred. Yeah. Every time I cut to him, I'm thinking, what the fuck is Phil Collins doing in this movie? It's just a hairline. It's no, it's not him. Never mind. And now we turn to the giant newsreader, walking through Las Vegas.
And Doyle wouldn't settle for that bullshit. She's still alive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I'm John Finnerty, and I'm fucking massive. The news today. Robert De Niro, you know, shouting at random old men in the corridor.
To
We're
be
still going to
fair,
use this as part of the movie. Just
it is
a
one
bit
of
unusual.
those. It is one of those like best things about it. Those like when you do realize it just how corrupt the American system truly is.
Oh god, yeah. Like fucking hell.
I think it is one of those things where you realize because you know he's going to die at the end of the like at the start. Well, he dies at the start of the movie. Really.
To be fair, they
And
kind of
it's made
like.
it to be a loose cannon, so therefore they want to get rid of him to quiet everything.
Yeah, well, you already see the car explosion.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
telling the
you're
story
literally-
about it.
You're
Yeah.
just watching what led up to this.
Yeah.
No, I know.
What's even funny is like I think a lot of people have drawn attention to the kind of the fuck up they made with the car explosion, with the little like
Yeah, the double cut.
the double cut. Yeah, I was just like, well, maybe he faked his death somehow. No, he's dead. He's actually dead. They just fucked it up.
That's what it is. Like that seems like as well, because
So
like
what,
for a
95?
Scorsese movie, you're kind of like Marty.
Yeah.
Marty.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even like you can't say like that's a like there's nothing like it's 95. Like that's that you don't have a calamity like that in that day and age. Like it is like you can get that frame perfect. They just fucked it. Simple as. And the fact that it was literally the first scene of the movie, it was like just
Yeah.
you know. But they rescue it. It's fine.
Which is hilarious because like you could just be like, hey, there's the end. Bye.
Let's move on from there. Yeah,
But
exactly.
it is one of those things. It's like sometimes like when you do watch a movie that has like the ending as your starting point, you are kind of drawn into being like, what the fuck did this lead up to? Like, what
Yeah.
the hell did you do? But
Yeah.
this is how you needed to be removed.
Bang a Jerry Lawler off this fucker.
Alright, baby.
He's definitely got someone to suck his foot from.
Bret Hart.
Yeah, exactly. Just had a shot.
All you can see is just the wet hair.
just bopping slowly.
Yeah, cut off now.
No, you missed a spot.
Andy ain't around no more.
No.
You're a sick fucking guy.
You added to it.
Sorry, I'm
You
sorry.
fucking added to it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you there. Sorry.
Isn't she so cute in her little basket? It's her original basket, and she's totally outgrown it, but she still wants to curl up in it.
Y'all can't see it, but I'm literally just holding her paw.
Aww. Beautiful.
Sorry.
No, she doesn't really like too much that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, gee.
Just
yeah, now she wants to apologise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Don't hold her paws.
Oh no, it's not holding, it's a stroke.
Yeah, no,
Oh! No, you rolled out of your bed.
yeah. Because this is an old dressing gown that I never wore, and I just said on a whim, I'll just give it to the dog to see what she does with it.
But no, it wasn't quite a whim.
Yeah.
It was kind of a demand from the dog.
Yeah, the dog did insist on it, to be fair.
We were pulling her out to donate,
Mm.
and the dressing gown was on the top,
Yeah.
and she kind of pulled the the tie
Yeah.
out, and I've been looking at her back, we need to get her a new blanket anyway.
Mm.
And she was just so obsessed about how soft it was.
So we draped it over her, and she just like kept walking around with it on her for like a good 5-10 minutes.
So when I put it onto her bed,
Mm.
she went straight into the bed, straight to sleep. Yeah.
You get some.
Enough now, Tina. There you go, good girl.
Right. You can't get down, so can you? No, you just okay.
You try. If this is what the dog scene's gonna be like, you're gonna lose your mind after this first day.
I'm sure you. I'm sure she'll come.
Tina! We'll bring you for a walk if you don't behave. See what look like that?
Yeah. Isn't it awful that I recognise that car solely because it was in Grand Theft Auto? Fort Torino.
Wasn't the Banshee later on?
The Sabre. It's his name, the Sabre, in the games, but it's based off of Fort Torino.
You're a turncoat.
Sorry, the Banshee is more the Charger / Porsche.
The Banshee is either a Camaro or it's a Dodge Viper, depending on the time of the time it's set in. The Porsche you're thinking of is the Comet.
Yes, that's what it is.
Never step to me when it comes to GTA cars. I fucking know them off like that. Having to do that fucking mission in Vice City, you have to track them down. I can do that in a fucking heartbeat. Speedrun that fucking thing. Tedious part of the game. You're having a little moment there.
I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much as she is.
She's getting something out of it anyway. Okay, Tina, that's enough.
Tina!
Tina?
What about my neck in here? Hmm? What is it with my neck?
There's your Esperanto.
Okay, I guess she waited until I turned my face before she went to lick my face.
Yeah.
Diablo. What was that?
Diablo. That was the
Painted black with the flames.
That was a stallion. The Diablo was the name of the gang.
Yeah.
So the Diablo stallion was based off mostly based off Ford Mustang. But you actually saw it earlier in the movie where there's like kind of a soft top version of a Mustang, and that's what it's based off. Pretty much Grand Theft Auto just nicked all of its cars off old
TV's
mafia
gonna turn
movies.
off in 5 minutes.
Oh, emergency!
Yeah, this happened to us as well when we were watching The Green Mile. Oh my god, we still have an hour.
We still have an hour to go. It's a long movie,
I
lads.
thought we were nearly fucking done.
No, man.
Jesus Christ.
No,
About 30 minutes. So that will be.
to be fair, yeah.
What are just saying? Can we just skim this?
No.
You can leave.
This.
And we'll call you back when it's done.
You can come in for a nap if you want to. There. Just fucking No. This is Jimmy Morris's pick. We need to. The Grand
Fuck
Iron.
you.
You know the best part about it is it's Jimmy Morris's pick and we didn't even bother waiting for him to be here today.
No.
Yeah.
He's inflicting this movie on us.
Although to be fair, we have gotten a decent conversation out of it.
Did I show you the full list of movies that were on the wheel? Because you weren't here for it.
I don't think you did.
Right, so let me get it for you now.
Hi.
Because
Hi. Hello, potato. Hello, potato.
Big
Okay, my neck.
Tina, enough. You wanna go for a walk, Tina?
Tina!
You went to
Come here.
whisper sweet nothing into my ear.
Tina, stop. Get down.
Here.
She.
She's not even like licking at that minute. She's just like trying to like,
Oi!
It could be Tina. Stop.
Tina, what is it?
It's the vape. It is the vape.
Tina. Tina.
What the fuck is this?
Little stumps.
Yeah. So the movie picks per person, right? So Decker's pick was Drive.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
We still haven't watched that movie yet.
We haven't. Your trio. To confirm, was Selena's was The Departure, Casey's was Bended Like Beckham, and Kratos' was the Mighty Ducks. Conor Locke's pick was Trainspotting.
Oh God, that didn't get me.
Morris was Casino, as you know. Alan Morph picked The Lion King. Silver Fox picked Tombstone, and Youngblood picked Hot Shots Part 2. Savannah.
Making a strange face.
She's just staring at Amy. Blech.
That's all right. Hold on. You okay?
She's trying to like outmaneuver her
Yeah.
somehow.
I don't know how, but you keep getting one hair in my mouth.
As a, oh, sorry. What else we got? James Rage picked Fight Club.
Good pick.
Sire,
I said he should have picked Warrior. But yeah.
yeah. But Jamie never watched that movie, so.
The Warrior.
It was Warrior, yeah. That's what it was.
That's what I meant.
Look at
Yeah.
your little ninny. You have your little ninny on show.
I always thought that James Ridge would be a Bloodsport guy. But,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very good choice.
Violet Storm picked Thelma and Louise.
You don't know.
Rob Midas picked Horrible Bosses.
That would have been a good one.
Brink, I think, is perhaps the most on-brand Fast and the Furious. And then from our alumni, from our RPG alumni, Cutter picked The Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything.
Oh, that's an excellent movie.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze in drag.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Cyrus Gold picked 300. And Cal Peer picked Rocky 4. Those were their genuine picks.
Rocky 4 is very on brand.
Yes. Just for Tony, let alone Cal Peer.
Fuck Cal Peer. That's a Tony pick.
That's a
not
Tony
Cal
pick,
Peer.
yeah. To be fair, Cal Peer is just Tony. Given a...
It's the noise.
Sorry.
Do you want a drink?
Oh, my tongue's icky.
She's trying to check that you're okay based on that noise.
From your
Yeah.
tooth?
Yeah. Not from her, though.
Yeah, yeah. She's also probably smelling that as well, which is probably like,
Or like you're trying to make sure that you're okay.
yeah. Oh,
It's the look of love that she gives you in the eyes
Yeah.
before she moves on to a song. Just any.
it is just a.
And the song that's playing actually was in the last movie you watched when Corey Haim was in the bath.
Oh yeah,
Just FYI.
yeah.
Yeah, just before his brother like tries to do. Sorry, I gave you a bit of a jump there.
No, you calm down.
He's like, okay, I'm finished. What's the main reason you're divorcing him? He says everything twice. No, don't say everything twice. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, no,
We'll be
don't.
back tomorrow.
Don't.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Wait, now you're doing it.
What's she saying?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Where am I?
You're right the first time.
Huh?
If you're showing it out to someone
Yeah,
the way you had it.
yeah.
Mm. Did you do that or really obscure the read? There you go. Now the most street Amy has been all day. there you go. Nothing says more street than this right here. This aesthetic. I'm West Side, but I still live in the court.
Bless you.
I like that you're gonna look at it. Is there a panda? Okay. Aww. I love when dogs do that.
Belle side.
Yeah.
Right? Belle's a big dog.
Mm.
Right? So she sat up next to me and she just went and leaned into me and just went and I looked and I went, I've been sleeping for 16 hours. What the fuck are you sighing for?
Mm.
Like, Bitch, you just let outside as if you just like saw all your direct debits go out with an account or something like.
Ruby was a big star as well, but she was more like, but he was more like, and with it, and sometimes if you get the right angle when she's lying down, when she's exhaling, it comes out from her jowls.
Yeah, so
So it's like,
yeah. I love that shit.
fucking box, funny dogs. So there's actually there's one thing about old cars that will always kind of get to me is that the interiors are just absolutely fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
They're like fucking like practically like fucking hotel rooms. Like, you know, we had a car for years and it was kind of like this kind of steel green color, but the interior was the same color in felt, and like you'd never ever see that again where you have like a beautiful lime green like interior and this how soft it was and all this stuff, and then the wood panel like dashes as well. Just a fucking work of art, absolute work of art, you know. And like every other car around this area then is all like prime leather, fucking everything leathered, everything wood, everything like that. One thing about modern cars is that, like, for obvious reasons, you know, for like resources and easy to source and just, you know, the planet just generally, like, you're not going to get this like that as much anymore, but those are the little girls just poking like, you're shit, you're shit, you're shit, you're shit.
Her name is Amy.
Is it?
Yeah.
And that's on brand.
Do you know what? It's because we were talking about when we were talking at the start of the movie and the car bomb going off.
Mm.
And I was thinking, and it was annoying the hell out of me. I'm mixing it up with something else. I was, so hence why I was like,
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I was like, I was thinking about this. I was like, when they were talking about Europe and stuff, I was like, the end of this movie ends with an narrator.
Mm. Yeah.
Not and a car bomb. I was like, there's still a lot of shit that has to happen.
As I say, there's a lot to go here.
There's
Like,
still
yeah.
more up there. Aaron, fuck you. This is a movie that you need to, like, you can't sit and like talk about this movie in a sense, because when you do, you kind of ruin it. But yeah, the kid's name is Amy.
Love it.
Yeah. And she's just as annoying as I am. Are we all in agreement that we are going to go and see the Grand Hall when we come to?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're going to make it our Christmas day out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Have
Yeah.
a cry afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very. See also, this is on the Wikipedia page. List of films set in.
Yeah, that do.
Alright.
Single world something you know, something that you can actually book out the entire screen for like 120.
How much is that going to cost us? Just so we can all just like bitch out Aaron.
No, I mean like you can rent out the entire screen for 120.
That's actually not bad.
120 euros.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Because the way they see it is like for,
screens and England.
it's up to 20 people you can have.
That's
That's pissing money away.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's 120 yeah, just
Actual thing.
I'm thinking like would that be like for like what that'd be only like what 6 per person then?
They should sort of be able.
That doesn't make sense.
Like up to, cause I mean.
It'd be €6 now. That they be losing money there. That has to. They need to break even on that.
I don't know.
Try it. Look. It was like 250. It was 250. It makes sense.
But also, this is on the see also section on Wikipedia for this film. List of films set in Las Vegas. List of films most frequently use the word fuck. This was actually one of the top ones. I think one of Kevin Smith movies took it over.
Ah, okay. And we do have the audio low enough for kind of like the, so that we don't get like, you know, screwed over with the with whatever profanities we get, but like.
My juggler! Oh, yeah.
So just suddenly getting that in stereo for some.
You still have to work. You
Still have to finish the Kevin Smith.
We have to start our Kevin Smith month. Dogma didn't count.
And we didn't. Oh well.
So we didn't do the Kevin Smith movies yet.
We did Clerks.
No, we didn't.
We did.
Clerks 2.
Clerks 2.
We did Clerks 2, but we didn't do Clerks.
No, we haven't done Clerks. No, that's true. Yeah, we did Clerks 2.
I rewatched Clerks 3.
Haven't watched it yet. I'm kind of in like. I'm sure to. Well,
It's.
for one thing, I want to watch the first Clerks before I watch.
Have you never seen the first Clerks?
I have seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't seen the full thing.
Right. My recommendation: just do all three of them one after the other.
Yeah. I figured.
I
Yeah.
actually did that because even though they're all connected, like Mallrats more so than anything, because Mallrats happened the day before Clerks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mallrats happened. Julie Dwyer dies. Then the day before she's meant to appear on a TV show that's been done in Mallrats.
Yeah.
So that's the day after. And then the day of her funeral, which in America would be the 3 days, same as the Irish ones, so you have your 3 day break, which makes Clerks 3 the third day, which which is the day of the funeral. Yeah, so that's how those ones are really well connected.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a fucking hustler and a hooker. What the hell were you expecting her to be fucking honest?
Like there's a bit of
Yeah, so it's all the UK. They have Belfast, but they don't have Dublin.
and that'd be £120. So yeah, that'd be like that'd equate to about 180, which makes more sense. Because then that'll be like.
To be honest, it's still like.
It's still a good deal, but at least
but
it
makes more sense.
they're not losing money then in that sense. Yeah.
Even if it's 180.
Just under 20 per person.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Which is, I mean, like your average ticket price. I haven't been to the cinema in a long time. So your average ticket price is what, 12, 15 euros?
About that, yeah.
Depends on where you go.
Plus,
yeah. And what
Plus
time?
then because I mean, realistically speaking, like everyone always complains about how expensive the food in cinemas are. I mean, that's
where they make their money.
That's the only place they make it. And they don't make anything off ticket sales. That all goes straight back to studio work.
Exactly, yeah.
And distributor. So it's like the only places that cinemas actually make their money is on their food, which is why it's so fucking up costs. Markup. Thank you. That's why they're so markup on it.
Yeah. But yeah, at least that way there's kind of like still it's always an option there.
When I used to work in the cinema, anyone who I knew who used to come in, they'd literally pay for their ticket and then they would pay if they were getting like a large combo meal or something like that. Anything like that, I used to always charge them just for extra cheese. So they were like literally getting like a double combo meal for extra cheese.
Yeah.
And like everyone in the cinema did it for like people like we knew. And like even the managers knew that we were doing it. It was always like we're still making fucking insane profits anyway on it, so like they didn't care if it was like if your mates came in and you were like giving them like the biscuits and stuff like they didn't care. And one of my favourite things about it was because I was working there when The Dark Knight was coming out, and we got to do like they closed the cinema, it was grand, everyone had left, and the manager was like, we're actually getting a new movie in, just want to watch it. Like we'll set it up in the get-go, just want to watch it, and none of us knew what it was. So then when it started, and it was like the first scene, which was the bank robbery scene.
Yeah.
And then when we realised, holy shit, this is the new Batman movie.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Bangers. She's finding she's finding a corner. As long as they're that far away, she should be alright. If they're any closer, we'll move to the house. Kind of close door as well, yeah. Going in from across the sea.
Soon I'll be the queen of summertime. King! One of my favourite episodes of The Simpsons.
I am the lizard
queen. I've got these fine leather pants here.
Yeah, Foxy, while you open, you just close the door.
You don't mind, yeah? Is that the thing?
Thank you. If you're not having an affair with anybody, would it fucking be Joe Pesci? No.
No. Especially considering she's probably gonna be what, like a good foot taller than him. And like, the Grey Badger streak is not going to help matters either.
The skunk.
Rocking the fucking Pepe Le Pew look. Hey, you know what they say about people with grey streaks and big ties, huh? They're cunts. Didn't really work with the accent, I'll be honest.
No.
No.
No. Do you want to edit that?
No, I think it'll just stay in the cutting room as it was intended.
You have to be his best name, Andrew. Like, I know she's a cheating whore.
I believe it's pronounced a cheating whore.
Sure.
Whore. Say cheating.
Like
Cheating. Say whore. Whore. Say cheating whore. Cheating whore. What?
Say cool. Say whip.
Whip.
Whip. Why are you saying like that? You're saying like what? Why are you putting the emphasis on the H? I'm not. Why is it the stupidest shit that sticks with us?
Because it is stupid, that's why.
It's stupid and it gives us a giggle.
That's it, it's quick, it's simple fucking comedy, like. Small man, that collar's fucking massive.
No, he looks like a child. When
I was about to say, he's like...
Yeah, he looks like a... That's like... Nobody needs to see this.
No.
Like, Sharon Stone, I'm sorry, but like, nobody needs to see
And the Emmy goes
that.
too.
Golden Globe.
Golden Globe, sorry, you're right.
Yeah. Now we know why she didn't win the Oscar.
Yeah.
Even she couldn't fake it.
Look, sorry, we just with the joke with Pesci, we just couldn't. It just
It's like, it made sense.
it made us feel icky,
Like,
you know.
when Daniel Stern did it, it made sense. But when you're doing it, we just don't see it.
They're just not for me, Clive. No. Let's reverse out in unison.
Yeah. Which is not an
Excellent.
easy thing to fucking do anyway.
It takes a lot of synchronization. Or just both of them was like, okay, we just need to go at the same time. We'll just do this in the quickest way possible. Robert De Niro rocking the Dumb and Dumber suit there. Respect.
But the difference is that he makes it look good.
That's true, actually, yeah.
Like, it doesn't look out
It's
of
not
place.
it's not as wrong.
Yeah.
Call a spade here.
Yeah, that's very much more gold than bright fucking orange. What did you have? She had fish. She's a pesca. She had salad. Oh, shit.
She had a bacon cheeseburger. She's Jewish.
Oh no.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Well, did I say? No, I meant. No, it was Nicola. I had lunch
had
with.
The
Yeah.
bacon cheeseburger. She had meat. So she had the
Salad.
She had the beef. It's Indian too. What the fuck?
She said, I thought she was. No, fuck.
Wait,
Did she-
hold on.
Did you not really?
Sorry, you say Jennifer? Yeah, it was dinner for Jennifer. Jennifer's funeral we went to 6 months ago.
Fuck! What did you actually have for dinner? I had a hot dog. Wait, what? With Jennifer? Yes.
No, Nikki. No, I mean Lester. No, fuck. Amy. I brought Amy out. We went to Coney Island. And Amy, who I just put to bed. What the fuck?
Coney Island in New York. Assume the hotel down the road.
I am correct in saying Coney Island in New York. Oh, this is Vegas. Sorry. Shit. The
Boom.
strip. I brought her in the strip.
Yeah.
You bought our 11-year-old daughter that I just put to bed down to the strip. I don't understand.
She wanted to see the pirate boat.
I brought her to see Excalibur Hotel that looks like a castle.
Come to see the zoo, the elephant.
Yeah. You didn't want to go to
I
Europe.
mean the lions in the MGM. They used to have lions in the MGM.
Yeah.
Ginger, pike. I know I do love the smoke though in the room.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just
I just love that. As a shot when it actually happens.
as an aesthetic.
Yes, when it actually is in your grandmother's house and you just have to like wade through the wall. Some of it loses a bit of its charm.
Yeah.
Watching her smoke that cigarette reminds me of that episode of Friends when Chandler's trying to teach Joey how to smoke
Yes.
a cigarette. And he's like, no, you gotta just let it just loosen the wrist. Not that loose.
So one of my uncles, like, as was the time he started smoking, but he was really, really bad at it. Like, he didn't get the whole kind of mechanism of, like,
Was he like this on?
no, he just kept smoking smoke.
Oh,
he was like like that. I was like, you idiots! You don't
You
do that.
to exhale. It's not
Yeah.
a joint.
And then he quit smoking, and he was on the moral high ground. And it's like, oh, see, I quit smoking. I was like, yeah, because you were shit at it.
I think it was
You
like
know?
I remember the first time I ever, because I was already a smoker, but the first time I ever had a cigar, and
They're different beasts altogether. They're so thick.
I would treat a cigar the way I would treat a cigarette, which
Yeah.
you're not meant to
No.
do. So I took a very deep inhale.
Jeez, you must have nearly fucking. It's just the smell alone, like fucking.
No, don't get me wrong, I adore the smell of cigars.
Oh, the smell of them are
The
amazing.
smell of cigars
Oh.
is incredible. Like, I remember we were at a wedding once, and I was literally just, I was just smoking normally, like, but I was making sure I was around all the lads that were smoking cigars.
Yeah.
It was like,
Just
I remember
it's
one
a
of them was-
smell. That's all it is. Like
one of them was just like, do you want one yourself? And I was like, no. I just prefer to be around the smell of it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. And one of them was like, we're literally having cigars and just join us. And I'm like,
So you would have.
I did end up smoking a particular type of cigar. I suppose you could say later on that evening. I mean,
Was
it
it
worked out well.
was it Cuban? Yeah.
He was not Cuban.
Okay, fair enough.
Bleeding from Mullingar.
The Cuba of Ireland.
Nice guy, actually. He was a really, really nice guy.
To be fair, it wouldn't be the Cuba of Ireland. That'd be technically, I don't know, English war. I don't know.
He never got his jacket back.
No.
I remember he gave me the jacket afterwards because I didn't know where my room was. And
Yeah.
I was like, I need to go find my room. And he was like, it's fucking freezing out.
So you would have.
But he was like, it's freezing. Do you want me to walk with you to try
Yeah.
and find your room? And I was like, no, it's grand. I took 2 steps outside, walked back in. I was like, okay, you don't have a jacket I could borrow, do you? And he gave me the suit jacket that he had bought specifically for the wedding, and he never got that suit jacket back. I think an ex of mine ended up wearing it to a wedding,
Yeah.
and I never got it back off him. So it's now making the rounds, the weddings of Ireland.
So you would have enjoyed Kieran and Victoria's wedding because all the groomsmen had were similar way, cigar and whiskey. And I will say one thing about, and Casey would say the same thing if he was here, your ex-husband, because I presume divorce was part of the whole, like, you know.
Motherfucker tried to steal my show.
I thought as much. So.
And y'all let him, except for Kira.
Yeah, we mentioned that. Yeah.
Why would you bring him up again?
Because you don't see Casey until he's at a wedding. That's his natural habitat. Like.
I'm lucky I saw him at my own wedding.
4 times.
5, I think.
Yeah.
Where's
But, like,
the dog? I don't want to kick her.
There. But like he was there. He's there in his fucking in his waistcoat, the shirt, the tie, cigar, and whiskey. Man's class.
The only time he looks good.
He oozes class.
Yeah.
Oozes class.
Every other time he's just that piece of shit that tried to steal my show. Although I do appreciate him for taxing me. I love Farmer. I was like, I meant to ask you. I meant to ask you. I was like, is there any way of maybe putting in flannel shirts rather than dungarees? Because he's giving off farmer vibe as opposed to Texan.
And then my AI just kind of worked with that
It
event.
was very cute. Though.
Yeah.
I like how my one was like farmer and Kira's was business.
The
I was like,
two polar.
See, it comes with me, so when we're at home, we can.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I just think it's very cute though in the sense of like I think that actually really suits mine and Kira's personalities though as well. How whereas his dress, Kira has more like she's got a smart head on her shoulders as does her raccoon, as her red panda. Sorry,
Okay, you didn't hear that call.
I was thinking of trash pandas for a second.
Shh,
And but then my
You were
one,
much better than a trash panda.
but the, hey, trash pandas are fucking adorable.
Then nowhere near Colo. That's for sure.
Sure, I still can't believe that when we were in fucking Tenerife, we literally paid money to see fucking 4 raccoons in an enclosure in Tenerife.
So what would they do? You're just like stealing their own shit.
They
Like
were literally sitting there looking so goddamn depressed.
probably bored as well.
As
It's
if to say, why are we here?
yeah.
Like we saw a leopard. We shouldn't be here.
So give us a job.
It was legit one of those situations where I think the raccoons were like, we're not red pandas.
Yeah. We're not cute. Like
It was like,
we're not
trash
cute.
pandas are a nickname. We're not pandas.
Yeah. Is that Tyler Breeze in the background there? Guy's hair is immaculate. Robert De Niro rocking the Twin Peaks suit. Safe home now. The guy with the grey hair, I don't remember his name, but he makes an appearance in all of these fucking. Like
He's in The Sopranos as well.
Yeah,
Sure,
that I was about to say he's in The Sopranos. He just
he
appears.
Actually, I think he actually might have been one of the legit mobsters that he hired.
He must be
on
like
one-
because
it was really funny because it was when they were doing Goodfellas.
yeah,
To
And they
keep
had a
everything
load-
like
They
legit.
had
Legit,
a load, but they had a load of the extras that they had were all legit mob guys.
mm,
So when it came to paying them, they had to ask for all their social security numbers, and not one person put it up.
yeah,
And the studio like, how the fuck are we supposed to pay these people?
mm,
And then all of a sudden they were just literally told, there's a PO box.
yeah.
That's it. They wouldn't give anything else, which I
Mm.
think is both hilarious and also slightly terrifying.
Yeah.
This movie, when you really think about it, like Don Rickles.
I know.
Like it's just
it's not
like where's Woody and Buzz when you need them?
it's not even that. But now that you draw attention
Also,
to me,
can I
that,
point out as well, 1995.
yeah,
It's the same year as Toy
story
Story.
comes out. Yeah. Jeez. Well, I'm trying to even think like where production would have been happening around the same time as well, wouldn't it?
No, it
Because
wouldn't have, because
Toy Story would have been longer.
Toy Story would have been, they would have started recording for Toy Story in 92.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the animation
Like
took
when we were
longer.
recording this.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just the fact that they both come out the same year.
Yeah.
So he's like, all your kids, you've brought your kids to see this wonderful Toy Story movie.
Yeah.
You're there watching like and laughing about Mr. Potato Head getting so aggro, and then all of a sudden you and your wife have a date night and you go see the scene, and you're just like, I can't
escape
unsee
Don
it.
Rickles.
I can't unsee it.
How dare you kick our garden gnome?
It's a precious. The way there's all the names of people watching, like seriously, if I was just throwing flowers. Your hay fever. Ah!
How dare you use my pollen hoses against me? How's your day? How's ground? Yeah. How's the kids? Good. Yeah.
Your wife's in a bitch as well.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's a great fucking skit.
That was one of the best ones. Let me tell you a story 22 verses long about a woman who doodled and dangled along.
Oh, Christ.
What was that, Republic of Pelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you're Irish, man.
Wait, what's all
What's
this
this
about?
about?
It's great driving. Get up to fuck! Get up for maths! Get up for school! Get up to fuck!
Get up to fuck.
What's all this about now? Oh, it's simple. This man likes Tato. This man likes King. Simple. Ah, right.
Tato is delicious when you're making a crisp sandwich, but if you're having a few drinks in the pub,
King.
King.
Perry.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Oh,
Manhattan Perry, yeah.
black.
Oh, black bag of Manhattan.
We have a bag of it. We have a box of it in the house.
We have a box of it in the house. We
Yeah.
actually bought it from the Cedars. We bought it from the Cedars.
Yeah. Snap, 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 snap. I swear by my great temples, I'm telling the truth. Seems to be a slight issue here. I'm delighted they just kept that just a trailing fucking metal. No sound effects needed.
The fact that the cops are just watching her do it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, hang on a second. Hut, 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 hut.
Fucking hell, the feds here in this movie are dealing with fucking Elliot Ness, wish she could have done with fucking Al Capone.
Yeah.
How fucking freaked would you be, don't like, the only thing you could actually get him on, everything you had on him. Fucking
Tax, yeah. Sometimes it is just as that.
It's a little part of them's probably like, I'm glad he went mad with syphilis.
Yeah.
It's the quickest fucking non-alcoholic drink. Any fucking drink I've ever had has ever lasted. That drink lasted me
2 hours 44. Yeah. If not longer.
Longer. Longer, because I poured that before we even ate.
That's right. Before you had that rather long rant. Like, what was I
What do you mean rant? It wasn't a rant.
I mean...
If anything, I was literally putting you back in your fucking box. Except for Kira, because Kira didn't know. At least Kira had the decency not to fucking laugh about it. Unlike someone in this fucking room.
Yeah, Foxy.
Teeny tiny little burpy worpy, wasn't it?
Who's that burp?
Was it?
Here are the 3 oldest people we could find. 4 oldest people we could find.
One of them's already dead.
He said, we've kept this
The
man...
one that was
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
dead. Oh no, he's not. Never mind. Sorry.
It's okay. He's
They're
on...
Weekend and Bernie.
There's
Someone
puppet
has to-
strings.
yeah,
There's
someone has
puppet
to
strings
marionette.
just there, yeah.
Bless you.
Jokes on them. This is all ether. You know that guy in the second one is the healthiest because oh no, in fairness, both of them have very long, like pointy collars. That's when you know they're real killers. It's an old man. fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I was hoping he'd do another one just for the
Yeah.
Just
full
walk
exit.
back.
It's
What a
like
waste of bullets.
7 bullets. Like, make it 8. Make it an even number, lads. Come on. Meanwhile, in Costa Rica,
It's too hard.
Some the beautiful, peaceful land of Costa Rica.
I shouldn't have said you were cussing me. Oh crap! I shouldn't have said it was illegal. Oh crap! I shouldn't have said it was a secret. It's too hard today.
It's okay, Baba. It's only on the movie. It's not a banger.
Aw.
The gangbanger.
See, that's a proper assassination. That's 6 shots. Nicely.
The best thing about that is that you can tell the way he's holding it. He just needs to hold the blood pack up.
Yeah, that's it. Aw, 7. Fuckers ruined it. 2 shots, lovely. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14.
Still an odd number.
So close.
Which actually technically would make sense because the majority of pistols actually do have like either
It's
a
either
7 or a
6.
5.
Well, yeah, one in
7
the
or
barrel,
5,
yeah.
The barrel, it's either 7 or 5.
Mm. She looks fine. This is just using the wall as a supporter.
This is one of these things. Is like this is what would have happened to Jenny in Forrest Gump.
Jesus.
Like when you think about it.
Yeah. It just took me a second to process. Like
Yeah.
do the maths on it. Like fuck now. Ah, cornfields. It's always a cornfield.
Fucking field of dreams as well.
That's it. To be fair, you can't blame them for using it because it always looks amazing. Like, not technically corn, but you get the idea. I love the narration. That was great. Stick, 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 stick,
No,
stick.
it works. Like, you can actually, I'm pretty sure they are real metal bands.
Oh, they fucking, we can hear if the thuds are anyway fucking gimmicks, like.
Yeah, it's a padded suit.
You know for a fact that Foley Man is like, are you fucking kidding me, Marty?
Why did you have 3? Oh, we're still breathing. Sorry, that was my bad.
Fucking idiot. Like, why would you say it?
Why would you say it? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, she had her
She's
nose.
sucking her head in as much as possible.
It was a lovely little pirouette he did on the way down.
like,
Yeah. And that's a
oh
sight.
my god.
Joe Pesci's
Joe Pesci's
calves.
got amazing calves.
Well, that's one thing now. That's one thing to take away from this
Maybe
movie.
Maybe you know what Ginger saw in him.
Legs. Delicious legs.
Fucking calves that fucking call him.
Yeah.
Filthy fucking
Who do you think has been inspiring him this entire time? He said, I aspire to be Joe Pesci's calves. Buy my merch.
It smells. Yeah.
No, that's just heat. There.
God bless the polyester suit. What?
Yeah. Yeah. So it actually was a stand-in the whole time. Think. And they still failed. Now the PS1 render of a lion. Full of old people. And
All those Atlantic cities, man.
it's just... I like that this is the most horrific thing in Robert De Niro's like narration. Is like, oh god, fucking old people, get out of my fucking casino.
Stop.
Go
I
away.
don't want to see my future.
Fucking tourists, get out. I don't care if you're from Germany. Fuck off.
There's a hotel my mom and dad, when they go to Tenerife in January, where they always stay. It's called the Volcano, and my dad calls it the land of the nearly dead
Because it's...
because all it is just like
Mm.
old people, and my mom calls it God's waiting room. I said, just like, why do you always
The
go there?
fucking size of them. Gee, how blind are you? Fucking
But
Christ.
I said it to my mom. I was like, why do you go there? And if you've nicknamed it God's waiting room, why do you call it going? Because it's so fucking quiet.
Yeah.
It's like it's so
Peace.
perfect.
Yeah.
Was he the inspiration for Hank?
Jesus Christ, it wasn't too far off there, was he?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking there. It's
Yeah.
like, because this would have been.
Oh, we did it!
Yay! Fuck you, Jimmy Morris, we survived! Clearly it was a test. It was a test to see, can we watch this movie before we get the last bus home? And we did.
Yeah, it's like 14.
Exactly. Last bus to Cork released at 9.
So fuck you.
So fuck you, Jimmy Morris.
On multiple levels.
Sorry, what did you say?
What?
So that's supposed to work music.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it does, to be honest with you. That was purely an ad-lib.
They more 24
I know,
hours, you
yeah,
can get
yeah,
24 hour service.
I know.
Which actually makes it even more funnier.
Yeah.
Which I do think makes it even funnier, the fact is that there is a bus service that runs 24 hours where he constantly has to get the last bus.
It's just a way. It's just a way of him for to dip. Yeah, exactly. It's like, or it's the last bus he has to get, or else he's in trouble with the wife. That's the way I always interpret it. You know.
Whereas she's always worried when he makes it home.
Yeah. No, go out and wrestle again. Go on. Give me some peace and quiet.
I'm supporting your passion.
For the last 25 years.
Because it gives me peace and quiet.
Exactly, I can get some fucking shopping done, I can get anything done, I can get the house done.
I just actually, when really used to speak, like, I do enjoy watching this movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
It is a good movie,
Mm.
but it's a movie that you kind of have to be in the mood for.
It's a Scorsese movie.
Yeah, you
Is
have
the best
to be,
way I can
you
describe
kind of
it.
have to be
Yeah.
ready to like cancel your plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of things where like it's something where like it's done in a certain way where like you do dip in and out because again there's so much of a story being told until like okay third act right let's tie it all together.
This is like the Scorsese movies smear like The Exorcist.
Mm.
Nothing happens until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
Like that's the way I look at it. Because like I remember the first time I ever sat down and watched The Exorcist, I was like, this is the most boring fucking movie I've ever sat through in my entire goddamn life. Why did anyone find this to be at all scary? I'll never understand.
But then you get to the final.
And then you get to the last 30 minutes of the movie, and I'm like, finally something's happening. I sleep soundly after watching it though.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those movies, like, the hype really did more for this than anything else. Because, like, the whole thing of people, like, passing out and stuff like that, like, the publicist for that movie knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah. No,
and
for
it
sure.
worked out really, really well for them. Because then people bought into the hype for it.
100%, yeah.
And it's the people still buy into it. Now, the hardcore Christian groups, like, the Catholics will still buy into that.
Oh, yeah.
And they will still find the fear in it. And if you grew up in a very, very kind of Catholic
Dogmatic family,
yeah, you will find fear in it. But like for someone who myself, like the lapse Catholic, who I missed my chance of ripping up my fucking membership card. Like, I'm kind of like,
yeah.
The most upsetting scene I think in that entire movie is her pissing herself. You're just kind of like,
yeah.
And when she crab walks down the stairs, but that's
the crab walk would probably be the pick for me. Yeah.
It's actually cut from the movie.
Yeah.
Like you only ever see that on really, really random copies of the film.
Yeah.
That just so happen to have it in it.
Yeah,
because I was nearly sure I dreamt that before.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I remember seeing her crab walk down the stairs. And then every version of that movie I saw afterwards, I never saw it again. Like,
it'd be interesting to see what like version of the Exorcist we have on this stick here, because like I would be willing to bet we might have that one.
I would imagine it's the same one that I have on my stick, and it's not included.
Ah, interesting.
You can literally only find it now when you search for like deleted scenes.
Ah, I see.
Because it was never included on a director's cut. So whatever cut that they had for, let's say, if it was TCM for example, would have a cut of a movie, which would have something in it because they need to make it that little bit longer.
That's what I noticed with this here. They kind of took a little bit of a trim in certain points.
Yeah.
Like certain like little kills or like very graphic
so
parts.
it depends on where they cut the movie or where they source the movie.
As you said, it was like TCM. They would have done a little bit of.
Because like, do you ever watch when you're watching some of the TV shows on it?
Yeah.
And it's like, so I remember I was watching one of the seasons of Supernatural on it. Is ripped from the CW network.
Yeah, we get that a couple of times on our show as well. Yeah.
An awful lot of it, whereas the later ones are all from the DVD.
Yeah, it just depends on who uploads it.
Yeah, it just depends on who it was uploaded and stuff. And I always find that's why some of the movies are like, oh, I might actually get a different version of the movie.
Like the version that they do for planes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I remember picking it out for the first time I was watching Chicago on the way to the park. And you know where she's going through the Atacama.
Yeah.
They walked in them. Do you remember?
Yeah.
The spread eagle. And in the film, you can see it pretty clearly.
Yeah.
But on the plane, that's all blurred out.
At 3 hours, yeah. I was waiting for it.
Did you stop recording?
It stopped at 3 hours, so I started again.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I anticipated. No, so with that in mind,
we've all seen this movie anyway. So there's no talking point here. It's literally one that we just had to get out of the way.
It is a if you wanted
involve Aaron in it.
Exactly, yeah.
Just out of spite, like.
Well, like I said, it is a mafia movie. If you're in town for mafia movies,
you watch it.
That's in it, yeah.
Watch it,
Absolutely, yeah.
If you have 3 hours to kill, and you really you want something that's just going to be mind violence and a bit of drug use.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. It's just good. It's a good movie.
It's good soup. It's
good soup. Yeah. Good soup. Let's get it strong.
So I don't know when this is going to be released.
This month, November. So
okay,
any month.
So this is our November month. Then. So this will be November.
So to kind of like so that you're kind of aware of how our intentions would be. This will be the end of November. End of November, yeah. And then I would figure then just going by how other projects are lining out.
What I need to know is, can I start my next movie arc?
I think you could. We can either pencil it for December or January, dealer's choice, and then just have like when we have our Christmas gathering, we can have the Christmas weekend and Amy's on Christmas week.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So we can do it that way. It's entirely how everything else plays out. So the next arc will either be
so this is end of November.
Yeah.
Which means our Christmas movie will be the next November weekend at Amy's.
Yes.
We do these monthly now, don't we? We're not doing this week.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that means starting from January, we will be moving into our wrestler arc.
We will, yeah.
And that's when we will be doing I promised the Princess Bride so many times, but I swear to God, that will then be the Princess Bride.
Yes. We're going to start off the year well.
Is great.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, it's inconceivable.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yes. So that's what I look forward to. That's because then, like as I said, the Christmas weekend Amy's will reveal itself as to what the movie will be.
Because we're hoping, if all goes to plan,
Yeah.
there should be a group,
A big gathering. Yeah.
a big gathering.
Yes.
And we're going to be spinning the wheel to pick a Christmas movie.
Do you love that? Like that. Kira's like.
But we are taking some movies out already. So the Muppets have been done.
What have we done? Yeah.
Yeah, the Muppets have been done, unfortunately, so we can't include them in the wheel. The
I
Grinch.
don't love not there, right?
What else
so
have we
the
done,
Christmas
actually?
movie's been done. So the Muppets Christmas Carol has been done.
Yes. What did we do? What did we do last
Jaws
year?
4 has been done.
True, of course. Yeah. At least we forget.
The Grinch.
The Grinch. That's what it was.
The Grinch has
Yes.
been done. So
Yeah.
we're
Did
taking
you do a
those.
Christmas Carol from the Jim Carrey one?
It'll
an
go
option.
into the wheel.
It'll go on the
that's
wheel,
what
yeah.
the wheel is for.
Yeah.
We're not picking it. We're gonna let the wheel decide.
We're gonna let the spirit of Christmas decide.
And you better not screw us over with the Wonderful Life.
Exactly.
Okay.
It gets in there, but like
Yeah. It was there last year, so it's
Can we
gonna be.
veto it?
we've already vetoed it twice. So realistically,
If it comes out again,
if it
it's
comes up
someone
again-
telling us to
if
fucking
it
watch
comes up
it.
again and Clarence is like, "Bitch, I want to get my wings."
Yeah. So,
Every
anyway.
time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Bollocks. That's not how it happened on Supernatural.
Nope. Clearly the point of reference here, like.
That's not how it's written. That's not how
Applying
it's written.
supernatural logic to this.
Applying real world, as in
this
supernatural
scenario-
logic,
hold on,
yes.
hold on. I am going to point out something here that y'all are probably not going to be happy with. But they actually did do an awful lot of proper mythology
They did, yeah.
in the actual show, so you can all get fucked
Yes,
with regards to it, because it's probably one of the more realistic
Stick ones,
versions
yeah.
of fate that you will ever come across as a purely
I've never
because the
seen
two
that.
stars of the show were like, if you're going to make fun of our religion, we're not going to play a game with it.
Yeah.
Which is why Jesus Christ is never mentioned. A lot of people are like, you bring up God, you know, Chuck. Not once just mention Jesus, and I think at one point Jared is like, yeah, we're not going to mess with that. Like, we've no issue with doing everything else, but then the real thing, we don't want those groups coming at you.
No.
And that's as soon as Jesus Christ gets mentioned, that's when he goes, that's when the real South get involved, and we don't want the South to get
No, we don't-
involved."
we don't want
He goes,
the
y'all are
South.
from Texas, and you're like, yeah, we don't want the South to get involved.
So yes, that's what to look forward to next month.
Yeah.
On Weekend at Amy's. We'll all be in the Christmassy mood. The Christmas. That's the-
Holy
that's the
fucking
Christmas mood?
shit. How come we've never put Home Alone in the Christmas
I was
wheel?
literally here like thinking like Home Alone.
Was it- was it-
And I
was it-
I was just
We
about to
have
ask
never
us when we
put Home
finished
Alone
here.
in the wheel.
Have we not?
It was over.
I
We did.
thought it was. I
I
thought it was on
thought
last
it
year.
was on
last year.
No,
and
it
year
wasn't.
before.
It
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
because I would have vetoed until we got to it.
That's a giant oversight now. If that's the case, then holy fuck.
That's what
I would have
Yeah,
vetoed.
it's going. Oh no, it's going on
every
for sure.
movie
Yeah,
until we got to Home
yeah, yeah.
Alone.
No, that's fair. Absolutely fine.
I
Absolutely
would
fine.
not have sat through the fucking Grinch and watched a lot of who's having a swingers party if I thought we could have been watching
Very true. Very true. That's something to look forward to for Christmas at least.
What's the who's annual
No, I said like
Yeah.
potentially having home.
True.
home.
No,
Would you Home Alone?
it's only when I started doing the Carol of the Bells, I was like, we've never put Home Alone into it.
Fucking hell.
That's
No.
the two of them.
Yeah.
It's such a good version of it.
So right, well then we'll see you for Christmas then.
Yeah,
Christmas!
yeah, we'll see it's from when I continuously veto every movie until we get Home Alone.
Like, comment, subscribe.
La 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 la